Well, we are in the season of Halloween, right?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
So-
No one dressed up.
I know.
I dressed up. I got a gaming shirt on.
Oh, that's right. I don't have anything on.
Damn,
We're dressed up as YouTube gamers.
yeah. There we go.
Basically.
Yeah, that's what we are right now.
We're dressed up as podcasters right now.
Yeah.
I've got
We
a
have the
bottle of
mics.
tequila on my chest.
We have the lights, the mics, all this posters.
Yeah.
So
He said posted.
Ah, yes, whether it's a beer, a shot, or even a glass of wine, grab your favorite beverage and welcome to the Level 857 Video Game Podcast. We are your hosts, Alg857.
The 23rd Stallion.
sticks.
Turbo857. And your boy Big Chop. What up?
And a special guest we have on the podcast tonight is a fellow YouTuber who is motivated to start his own channel by diving into his backlog, playing some games, and writing about what he played, resulting in a collection of very thoughtful, well-produced, in-depth reviews that you all are going to want to take a look at right after this podcast. Please, for the first time ever, allow me to introduce Patrick Persio and follow his journey on the Backlog Odyssey.
Excellent.
No, that was an impressive intro, and what's even more impressive is that you pronounced my last name correctly. So kudos.
I was a little scared because he butchered the last two guests.
Yeah.
He asked Google, right?
That's not. I got the last names right. Okay, I did that right.
What's up, chat? How y'all doing?
Yes.
What's going on, everybody in the chat?
What'd you
What'd you
just
say
say?
there?
That's how it's
I don't
going
know
on,
what you said.
everybody
What
in the
did you
chat.
just say?
My accent, man. Yeah.
What accent?
You should type it out into the subtitles.
Very great.
Are we going to discuss what games we played this week, guys?
I was gonna get to it. At
I
some
was going
point.
to say we should start with a guest, but yeah, you could start if you want.
Yeah, actually, I'll start. Whatever. I finally beat. What was it? The Walking Dead final season.
Nice.
I finally got through.
Don't ruin
it.
it. Don't ruin it.
Not gonna ruin it.
But was it worth it? I told you.
It was worth it though, because I finished episode 3 and I had to go into episode 4. I had to go right into it and see how the whole thing ended, and I liked the way it ended. Very, very well written series. It's crazy.
Did you cry?
I was.
Did you smile? Did you laugh?
No.
Did you get angry?
No, I was tearing though. No, it was. Oh my gosh, you kid. They know how to write a story. I would write a story.
All right.
And my daughter was right there too. She saw tears in my eyes.
Like, I thought I was the only one who cried.
Nah, man. I was like, oh god. I was like, is this really happening? This is really gonna
All
happen.
right, what else did you
But
play,
play the game. Play the game. Find out what happens.
Bad acting.
Avengers. Yeah, we're about to do that 4-player.
4.
Multiplayer.
4-player.
Soon on the channel with Avengers. You know?
Thanks again, Majicel.
Yeah, shout out to Majicel.
All right, he made it happen. Absolutely. And we're gonna get on that stream. It's gonna be crazy. Great game so far. And what else have I played? The demo of Hyrule Warriors, The Age of Calamity.
Good.
I like it so far. Yeah, it feels very much like the other Hyrule Warriors, but you know how you switch between each character? Actually, well, they added the switch character to Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, but you know how you give them orders to go to a certain target? That was only featured in Fire Emblem Warriors, so they put that in this game too.
Oh, really?
I love that feature. I love that feature because, you know, in Warriors games for years we're saying, all right, you got people on your side. Why can't you tell them what zone and person to go after? You couldn't do it.
Yeah.
They just kind of went on their own and did their own thing.
Or they followed you and did nothing.
Yeah.
Or they followed you and did nothing. But now you can be like, okay, go to this spot and do it.
They still follow you and do nothing, but you can tell them where to go.
You
now.
can tell them where to go and they'll actually fight.
You
know?
can tell them what to do.
No, but check it out.
now.
In Fire Emblem Warriors, though, no, they would take over a whole field for you and kill a boss for you. You know, like they were actually good AI, you know, if they were leveled correctly. You know, but those are my games so far. Yeah, that's pretty much what I played.
Well, since I played that also, I could jump in.
Yeah.
Because I played The Legend of Zelda prequel that you spoke of. The Age of Calamity. But the demo, yes, it came out today. I first went to download it, and the link that they had was like, nah, you can't. Really? I was like, word? Because there was a news thing on the Switch, and it was like, download here. It's available. And I was like, click. No, it's not here. And I was like, oh, so they must have taken it off. And then I went to the regular download spot, like in the store, and found it and went to that. So they messed up. But yeah, I gave it a shot. I don't usually play those games, but this one's looking pretty good. So I haven't played them since like like the second Warriors game, like when it first happened.
Yeah.
And then I played other games like it, like 99 Nights and stuff, and I really enjoyed those. So it's like maybe it's time I should give one of these like, huge battle games a try again. So
Berserk
Yeah.
was awesome.
yeah,
Oh,
I mean, I missed
Berserk.
all of them. I missed all of them,
Berserk was very.
even
Berserk
though
was
some of
awesome.
them are really good.
Yeah.
But this one I'm probably gonna play. It's multiplayer, so you might have to try that out.
Hell yeah.
I know you guys are gonna try it out.
Hell yeah.
But I just played. I didn't know how long it was gonna be, so I just played the first like half hour of it. Not sure how many. There was other missions you could pick after the first part, and I was like, I thought they said the first level. I guess it's a whole area.
They added a lot of stuff to it too, unlike any of the other Warriors games. You could be the Divine Beast. They're like stages where you're the Divine Beast just going through shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know
they
that.
showed
Wow.
that in the Nintendo Direct Mini.
Really?
They showed that, and I was like, "Oh shit!" They added some stuff to this.
Well, they added some big enemies, like not in the beginning of this game, but in the trailer. There's some giant things, there's some epic things going on, and I was like,
Okay.
I gotta be a part of this.
Yeah, there's-
some way or another.
It's
I
very
gotta play
clean. It
this.
looks so damn clean too.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna play that definitely when it comes out. Good demo so far, and of course Throwback Thursday. What did I play Throwback Thursday? I played
Except the mosquito.
yes,
Mosquito.
I played Mr. Mosquito. Yes, for PlayStation 2.
Wow.
What an odd game. I had mixed feelings about going back to it because I'm usually the Japanese imports guy, and I played this back in the day, and I'm like, okay, did this age well? Can it pass for a game now? Because flying around as a mosquito, just sucking blood from things, it doesn't sound like it's too appealing. But
That-
I was like,
Translated voice acting, though, man.
I'm gonna play
love
it.
it.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my
play it.
goodness, that
So-
was funny.
The thing that made it worth playing is the script and
Oh,
the
amazing.
bad voice acting.
It's so bad. It's
amazing.
great.
The game, it actually did hold up quite. They added
It
stuff
wasn't
to it.
bad. Yeah, it wasn't. It didn't look like, oh my god, this is painful to watch.
No.
It was.
It had its little
was
strategic
cool.
moments, and they would scare you and like do some dumb stuff like move, and you're like, oh, I gotta get up, and But besides that little repetitiveness, the acting, I just wanted to get to the next stage to see what nonsensical story would happen.
Right.
I'm so bored.
I want to talk to the people who wrote this stuff for them to say because
love
that was insane and it was hilarious.
It's so funny.
So just for that alone, it's worth playing.
I'm boiling with rage.
Boiling with rage.
And they didn't even like when they were talking though, it didn't even make sense.
No, the
He
conversation
was like, "What are you doing over there?" I'm going to go to the store.
Yeah.
Wait, what? I thought you were like, what is this conversation you're having? Two different conversations at the same time. And it just ends up with nothing going on. And then they asked the dad,
Yeah.
I'm like, what? How did you end up with a wife and kid? You don't even talk at all. You just grunt.
I love the family meetings, how everybody's heads are like this. What the heck?
But you can't see their
talk like-
mouth.
Yeah, you
have
just
no
see their
see their
eyes,
mouth.
and they're just
And they're all looking down at a
they're
camera
just looking down at
for no reason.
who the hell talks
It's like that 70s show when they go in a circle,
Yeah.
but there's no mouths and they're just all
But it's
looking down at
like
the camera.
ultra zoomed in.
You gotta get some oil,
Oh yeah.
olive oil, or oil. That's
No, it was supposed to be aloe.
It was aloe, the
Aloe
second
vera.
one.
Aloe vera.
The second one was. The first one was.
Aloe vera. Is that aloe? I was like, what?
That's great.
just butchered. Just completely.
So I will go back to that at some point. to
I just
see
like
what's going
watching
on.
how bad the voice acting.
I want to
is.
get
It's
to the
really awesome.
game. I want to get through it to see what the story is.
That's awesome.
That's all. That's all I play.
That's it.
Actually, I'm gonna play Avengers tonight. I was gonna try it this morning, and then I had a whole bunch of updates to do. So I was like,
Oh, you never played it yet?
I had to go shopping. I had to go out and get some food.
So, Jay, you haven't played it?
No, I'm playing it tonight.
Oh.
You have to complete the Avengers.
Yeah, definitely getting that 4-player going. So it's happening. All right, who's next?
Yes. Yeah, I only played 2. I obviously played a little Smash Bros. Before we went on. Just played as Pit because I haven't played with Pit in months. Months. Like
Wow.
maybe pre-COVID. Like I haven't played with Pit in a long
It's been
time.
that long.
Yeah, I actually did fairly. I probably broke even. Like lost 3, won 3. But yeah. There's still a bunch of Steves online.
Steve.
I can't stand that character. I can't stand it.
I don't like the what's that? The cart move he's got. I hate.
I hate
that
the
move.
dynamite.
I hate.
You know what they do now? They put dynamite at the end of the stage and they put you in the cart and send you over to the dynamite.
That's embarrassing.
That's fuckery. I hate that, man. That gets me mad. I'm like,
cheap.
Because getting out of the cart's not easy.
You
You
have
have
to
to
really-
really
yeah.
jam on the jump
You
button
do.
to freaking get out
You
of that
do.
thing. And after you get out of it, you're vulnerable.
yeah.
You know, so
Isn't it like the school bus? How's it different?
what's
in the Villager. Does you pop a school bus out and you get snatched away? How's it different?
School bus or a freaking hydrant?
Nah, there's a school bus.
You're thinking of the school bus. That's like a hazard on a stage. He doesn't have that as an actual move.
Oh, it's not a kidnapping?
Yeah. That's on an actual stage. Yeah.
No, yeah, that's a hazard.
Yeah. That's a pretty hilarious hazard, though. But
Yeah, the cart's similar to like the hydrant, but the hydrant's a lot better of a move. You could block it.
Yeah.
I don't think you can block the cart.
yeah.
It just grabs you.
No, it snatches you up. You block and you get snatched.
You get snatched
yeah.
regardless.
And you got to jam on the controller.
You can stop it with an attack, I think, right? Or
I don't know. I
a
just
projectile. I don't know if you can do it with a regular
yeah.
attack.
I just hop over. Can you reflect it?
I don't know.
Oh, I got to test that out.
You got to
That'd
test
be
it
dope.
out.
But yeah, played that before we went on and played through Marvel's Avengers, the entire campaign, which is like 10 hours. Dope, really dope, man. Really, really fun. Really fun. All the characters are dope. Done really well. Action's done really well. Obviously, the complaints that people have about it is like a lot of the stages seem very repetitive. But I think they said this game is going to be something that they're just going to keep throwing things like
Into.
for years. Like this is a game that they're just investing a lot of things into,
Oh, really?
especially with the DLCs that are supposedly coming out, and their stages also
Yeah.
missions with the DLC, so there'll
Yeah.
be a lot more variety.
They're probably holding on for the new systems.
That too. So but for the most part, it's like wow. I was playing Captain America. I'm like,
How
yo,
sick was that last battle?
awesome, really, really awesome. Like all the characters, no shitty characters. There really is no shitty characters in that game. It's really awesome.
I think the last battle was the first thing I seen. In the
Yeah,
game.
you walked downstairs when I was in the middle of the battle. Yeah.
Spoiler.
It was pretty awesome.
Spoiler.
But yeah, from the voice acting campaign, the story, pretty dope campaign. I just always hate pro online games so much because when I turn on the game, they ask you so many questions. Are you signed in? Do you want to do this? Blah, blah, blah. You want to go this? We just offer this on the shop. I'm like, leave me alone.
I just
please.
wanna play.
I just want to play the fucking game. Surprisingly, I want to play the campaign. Can you leave me alone for a bit, please? I'm going to play online with my friends. I promise. But can you just leave me alone? We got this deal on the new Captain America costume. You want to check it out? If you could? No. Leave me alone.
You sure?
Leave me alone.
You sure? You gotta ask 3 times.
It's like, come on.
You gotta ask 3 times. before you
Yeah,
get in.
seriously.
It's a sales
genie.
pitch. It's a sales pitch.
But the combat just that makes the game. The combat is just
Oh, hell yeah.
it's just so
It's
good.
really awesome.
So good. Yeah, those are the only 2 I played. I downloaded Control for the Switch.
Nice.
How is it?
That's from the cloud.
It's the cloud.
It's the cloud, yeah.
Oh, it's playable?
Yeah.
Now?
I downloaded it and it said, "Oh, it's ready. Yeah, you can play it." I'm like, "Huh?"
Cloud.
So wait, I can like play the entire game
Yeah. Cloud gaming.
for free.
Welcome to the future.
Like that's a thing?
That's what these.
I thought it was
services are
like Pro Xbox that game, no?
No. It's
Wow.
for everything.
And they have that for Hitman also.
Yep.
Wow.
That's not out yet. Hitman's not
So I
out
don't have to harass you for Control. I could just play it. on the
That's
Switch.
good.
Oh, there you go.
until that cloud starts to stutter.
It will.
Yeah.
It will. I'll quit after like the second stage.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck this.
I'll make sure to watch
But when
Netflix when you're playing that.
Everyone goes
I'll throw it
online.
on every
Everyone goes
Wi-Fi.
I mean, let us know. Let us know if it surprises you
Yeah.
about how smooth it is.
By next podcast, I'll have a report.
Well, they started it with in Japan. They started the
Resident
cloud,
Evil.
Yeah, with Resident Evil 2, the remake.
Yeah,
They had that streaming.
Resident
it didn't do
Evil
too well then.
7, right? 2 also?
Was it 7?
I think it was 2. I
7.
thought it was 2 remake. No,
I don't think it was
I just
2.
said Resident Evil, man.
For the Switch? Nah,
I played it
for
safe.
the Switch. I thought no cloud game. It's the cloud versus the one that
definitely 7.
it was 7.
Yeah, definitely
Oh, okay.
7, yeah.
But still, man.
That's all I'm playing.
That and Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I think, is also a cloud Switch in Japan, I believe.
Welcome to the future.
Crazy. The future is here.
Who's
no
next?
more
Yeah,
consoles.
man, go ahead.
Oh, I played some Gears 5.
Of course.
Some
You know, Batista is playing another character in the game
he's
other than
playing
himself.
Marcus again in the campaign, I guess, or something like that.
I don't understand.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
He's,
Okay.
he's no, like he's the voice of him.
He's the
No,
player.
they put his face over
No, he's
Marcus's.
None of it make no sense.
I don't understand
That's
that
at all.
I don't know, but like not for nothing, he's funny as hell. When you use him in Horde or Escape, dude, he talks so much shit. It's so great.
But why isn't he Batista? Isn't he in the game?
Because he's in the game as Batista.
And then they just took his face off and put it on another guy.
I don't ask questions anymore, man. I'm just trying to have fun.
It's like I give up, man.
What else did I play? I played
Fighter
Oh.
Fridays.
Fighter Fridays. Played Mortal Kombat 11.
Oh yeah.
everyone loves
That
that.
campaign is fire.
Isn't it great?
Oh,
That was, you didn't play that. That was a movie.
Yeah, I was playing. It was a movie. It was a movie.
So you
It
watch
was an entertaining movie. Though. That's a hell of a
Yeah.
hell of a
Yeah.
movie.
It is.
Super
It's like it's a
entertaining.
great mode.
Hell yeah. And then I'm gonna play that. I might play that again this week. We'll see. But I also played
According to
Samurai
that chat,
Showdown.
you will. According to that chat, you will. It was on fire.
I played Samurai Showdown also.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, really good
For
for Xbox.
Mm.
Come on, man. What kind of
that's all you
question is
play.
that?
How is that? Samurai Showdown. The
It's
new
on.
one.
Yo, it's on PS4 too. But whatever, man.
And it's on Switch. It's also on the Switch too.
Yeah,
No one
it's-
talks about the Switch one.
It's dope.
You need to stop
dope.
hating on the Switch one.
Samurai Showdown
portable.
is dope. The cast of characters is pretty dope. It plays a little bit slower. You got to be a little bit more methodical.
Well, it plays like part 2 mostly.
Right.
It's a throwback to it.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got to be. You can't just go all offense.
really?
You'll get killed. You'll get destroyed.
No, you just got to get better.
I mean, that too.
just gotta get better.
That too.
Gotta
But yeah,
I beat that with Hamaru.
me too.
Just 2 slices, just chop them in half. You kill their energy if you catch them right.
Yeah, I chopped so many people in half when I went through that. When I ran through arcade mode, it's so good. So that might be coming up on Fighter Fridays also, but we'll see when. Yeah, that's it.
You got like 15 or 20 more hours on Mortal Kombat, so it's
Yeah.
gonna be a long time. You put yourself in a hole there.
Oh, man.
Damn, you mean I got to play the whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And then there's an aftermath campaign after the first story.
I
So
know.
and that's cool too.
Yeah,
And
I'm
then
gonna
there's
do that.
Rambo.
Then there's Rambo.
Yep. I think I'm gonna get that DLC. To be honest, that
Of course you are.
Rambo's fire.
Of course you are.
yeah, it's.
What is that? How would you not? Of course you are.
I'm your worst nightmare.
Everybody should get it.
But yeah, that's it.
That's
all I
it.
played.
All right, cool. I got 3 games. The first one I beat in 4 hours. Really cool puzzle game, indie puzzle game. It's called The Gardens Between, and it's
The flowers?
it's a weird. It's about these two friendships of these 2 kids that you play the story as, and the
I
way you
remember.
control is that you control time, so you can fast forward the characters and you can rewind.
Was this in the eShop?
Yeah.
Yes.
Almost sounds very
Yes.
familiar.
This was definitely
love
was in
story.
the eShop.
Oh, was it split
Yeah.
in the middle or
Yeah.
something? Oh.
Yeah, no, it was really good. I gotta say, I'm a big fan of puzzle games, especially like 3D puzzle games and stuff like that.
And love story.
This one
And love stories.
is awesome. Man. Love story.
I love himself a love story.
I don't like that shit.
He's like, hold on. I ain't saying nothing about no love story.
Yeah, right.
But it's good.
No, it was really good, man. It was pretty short, obviously. In 4 hours, I beat the whole game, but I was stumped on maybe like three of the stages. I was like really stumped, and the way I solved it was like very clever, and it was like I didn't see it coming. I was like, oh wow. But
one
it's
of
cool,
those.
man. It's like stuff will blow up, and like you'd play like fast forwarding or rewinding a VCR, but you can control like the exact movements of it, and you see the pieces like floating and stuff, and it would reveal certain spots. Like so, you'd have to really pay attention to what's going on.
That sounds trippy.
It's really good.
It's like
But-
Braid.
Yeah,
With
yeah,
the-
yeah.
with the rewind.
In a way, it's like Braid, but you don't really move the
It's
characters
not
at all.
manipulation like that.
Yeah, like the movements of the characters already done. It's just you're watching the story unfold.
Interesting.
And yeah, it was really good, man. Very impressed.
What else you got?
Again, I went back to Dust, an Elysian Tale.
Mm-hmm.
I played maybe like 2 hours of that. I got stuck somewhere. I'm lost in the game.
Exactly, probably where I was.
And yeah, the thing is, like, it's one of those games where you have to like backtrack, like almost like a Metroidvania kind of.
After about
But
an
like
hour
a-
of backtracking, you're like, I don't know.
No, I was really, I got stuck for like maybe 40 minutes.
I gotta be
was
in the
like, oh,
mood for
shit, I
games
don't know
like
where the
that.
I have no idea where I'm supposed to.
Metroidvanias it's a
And it's one of those things where you have to like, it's like, I'm sure it's like a weapon or something, or just something that I just don't see in the, on the map or whatever. But yeah, played a little bit of that. And for Tetris Tuesday, I played my favorite Tetris game, Tetris Ds. Oh my God, I love this game. This is my favorite game. Why? Because it has a lot of variety. Usually when they have a Tetris game, they throw on like, basic modes. Like they'll have verses and they'll have like, a marathon mode or whatever. This one has like for example, they have one called Catch, which plays in a Metroid stage, and it's backwards. It's upside down. So you have to move this box in the middle, and you have to catch the Tetris pieces, and you can rotate the thing, and you have
it's
to
the
dodge.
weirdest shit.
You have to dodge the Metroids or whatever, because if you hit it, you lose life, and then you're dead. interesting. It's a completely different game. Completely different.
No,
And
it's got
it's
variety.
actually interesting.
It's got a lot of variety in that game.
What was the other mode? I played everything except for what was it? Push mode
puzzle.
because you have to use a stylus, and I was using an emulator to play it. But
That's puzzle mode.
yeah, that was puzzle mode. That's right. It's with Mario and Yoshi baking cookies. But you have to figure out. You have 3 moves to make and to put these Tetris pieces in.
Yeah.
And for every move you make, you have to take a line out. And you have to figure out how to clear the whole board, basically, in however many moves they give you. So they'll be like, in 3 moves, you have to clear the whole board.
Interesting.
And it starts off easy, of course, like all puzzle games,
and
but
then
it gets
the bullshit happens.
Yeah, it starts getting rough, man. But I did. What was it? 50? I stopped at 50.
Yeah, not at
And-
200.
Well, I skipped ahead to 200, but just to show everybody, like 200, it's like 5 moves you have to figure out how to clear the board. Yeah, it's tough. I'm like,
Jeez.
oof. But cool game, man. My
Oh,
favorite.
I like
My
Tetris
favorite, man.
DS when I owned it.
I wish
I dig
they would have a, obviously on the Switch they have the NES and the SNES games. I wish they did something like that for the DS because there was so many great gems and stuff on the DS that would be nice to have on it.
They could pretty much put the same thing on the Switch if they wanted,
They could, man. They could easily.
except for the dual screen.
No, they could. They
You
could
just
do
turn the
dual
system
screen.
sideways.
They could do it. The way I have it on,
Yeah.
if you guys watch the stream, you could definitely see how I had it set up. I split it side by side
weird,
instead of top down,
Yeah.
It's
but
weird,
it still worked. It still worked.
Yeah.
You could still follow what was going on.
Interesting.
Just depends on the game that you're playing. But anyway, that's pretty much it.
Patrick, what have you been playing over there?
Well, I've been working on a few things. The first one being kind of one that kind of took me by surprise, and that's Touhou Luna Nights on the Xbox One.
Oh,
So it's currently on Game Pass right now,
really?
and it's a Metroidvania by an indie dev called Ladybug Studio or Team Ladybug, which are typically known for doing their 2D action games. But this one in particular is based on the Touhou universe. And I'm not sure if any of you are familiar with the Touhou games in general, but they're considered doujin games, so kind of like fan-made or indie dev, but primarily in Japan. And this thing has been going strong since the early 90s.
Still, wow.
Yeah. And it has 20 plus official games going right now, and fan games, which this Touhou Luna Nights in particular is a fan game, and that's due to a bunch of like lax restrictions from the original developer, saying you can pretty much use my IP to make whatever you want.
Oh, that's
a
cool.
first.
Man.
Yeah, it is really cool. So it's probably one of the most prolific doujin or indie developed franchises in Japan. So that's pretty cool. But the standout thing about it is that this thing is gorgeous. Like for 2D Metroidvanias, this is probably one of the best I've played in a long time.
Really?
And like I said, it blindsided me. So I was really happy with it. And the biggest thing with the Touhou franchise is that they're primarily known for their bullet hell shoot 'em ups. So they combined Metroidvania with bullet hell.
Wow. Jeez.
Oh,
wow.
Sounded
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, it's
that's
super
interesting.
cool. It's really cool.
I have to check it
Okay.
out. Definitely.
Yeah, you absolutely do. If you have Game Pass,
Yeah.
you can do it for free right
yeah.
now.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Nice.
Go check it out. Man.
But I mean, as a game itself, the Metroidvania aspects of it are fantastic. You know, the exploration, the item discovery, the secrets, all of that is great. My only real complaint about it is that it's kind of short. And that's only because I enjoyed it so much. I wish there was more to it. But everything else, the action, there's time manipulation mechanics. If any of you have played Time Spinners, it's similar to that.
Meaning to.
So you can slow down or stop
I
time.
know that game.
I
Oh
have it.
yeah, you
Yes,
have
yes,
it, right?
yes,
Oh
yes.
yeah, we were gonna fuck with that.
Yep. Another fantastic Metroidvania that I recommend. And And that's and then the other two that I've been playing the remaster of Panzer Dragoon on the Switch.
Yeah, nice.
Yes.
So up until recently, I've never played a Saturn game.
Oh,
Really?
wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gotta add that to the
And I
backlog.
think it was right, exactly. So I think it was like a year or two ago, I found a Saturn at a flea market.
Wow.
I'm going to grab this for the first time, and then I realized how expensive Saturn
Yes.
games were.
Yes.
Some of them.
So I really only have two, I think. Now I have Clockwork Knight
Ah.
and
Bug.
Sexy Parodius.
Oh, Sexy Parodius.
Yeah. Yeah. Both fantastic games. But anyway, Panzer Dragoon, this is the first time I've ever played it. I would love to get it in my collection. But Remake was really a great entry to the series. And
It is.
the developers did an amazing job of the upres to the graphics. And I mean, they didn't really add anything to it other than maybe some secrets that you can unlock if you beat the game. I think with a 90+% on the enemies defeated or something like that. But all in all, I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to playing more of the Panzer Dragoon
Oh,
games.
you're gonna be surprised.
Same
Yeah.
here, man.
That same company is doing a remake of the second Panzer Dragoon Zui, and that's
See-
regarded as like a lot of people's favorite in the series.
That's a big leap.
Yeah, that's the Xbox one,
Nope.
correct?
That was on Saturn also. That was
No?
the sequel,
Oh, is it? Oh no, I'm
Orta.
thinking
Thing of
Orta.
Order.
Yeah, Orta.
which was dope too.
Well,
Order
that's
was
exciting
awesome.
because that's what I was hoping for. Yeah.
I'm actually new
I
to
mean-
the series too. I never owned a Saturn, and I never played
Yeah.
Panzer Dragoon. But when I got the remake, I was like, wow,
They patched
I was
it up.
blown away with it.
And the funny thing, that's the worst Panzer Dragoon game.
That's
And
crazy.
and if you like that, you know,
Yeah.
you'll love all the other ones.
Yep.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
And developers don't get enough credit for the upgrade.
No.
You know, people are just like, why they call it a remake? It should be a remaster. I was like, have you seen both of them side by side?
Yeah.
It's like,
I think they literally went in there and basically remade all of the
Yeah.
assets because that is not a Saturn.
no,
seriously.
not
It's
at
like,
all.
Yeah.
And it's not a Dreamcast game. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, it looks
No,
better
it
than
really
Dreamcast.
isn't.
It's like,
Really
it's really.
Sega needs to do that with every Saturn game. That's
Seriously,
the new system, the Saturn again.
they had too many. They had too many great games at the end that are just
Update it.
lost.
Just
Could you
update it.
imagine if they brought back Guardian Heroes and made the campaign 4-player?
That'd be great.
Just make all the graphics better.
And it should be easier because it's cartoony. You know,
Right.
it shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah, Pat, you got to pick up Guardian Heroes for
It's
the
like they
Saturn.
did with Code of Princess.
really
That's
do.
the
Great
same
one.
thing.
How much does that run for? Though?
Ooh, good question.
Right?
Good question.
See, that's the problem with Saturn, right? Is that you basically have to burn your wallet to buy anything for it.
Yeah.
Didn't they do do a fake remaster of Guardian Heroes? Was it on the Xbox Live? Xbox
They didn't do a
360?
fake one.
Yeah,
Well,
they did.
Yeah.
There's a remaster. I
There was a
believe.
remake. It was good, but it didn't have the animated intro, which kind of bugged me.
Oh, come on.
I'm like,
But it's like $10 though. Right?
what? It wasn't that expensive.
No.
It was,
Play it.
it was
You play it
pretty-
pretty
Just
cheap.
to play it, I guess.
it was good just to play.
all the
Xbox
Saturn's
Live.
great games are pricey, like Dragon Force, Shining Force 3, Burning Rangers.
You guys have them all.
Yeah, we have them all.
You
Yeah.
should rent them out.
There you go. There you go. I mean, the next one in the docket for me is, and only because I remember seeing it in GamePro or something when I was a kid, is D on the Saturn.
Oh,
Who played that? Is it Radical Reggie loves that, doesn't it?
D.
I remember that.
Let's play some D.
You play that. I remember that game.
I mean, the only complaint I have about Panzer Dragoon literally is its length,
Yep.
just like
Too short.
Touhou.
Same.
And then the reticle was hard to read on the screen. It was difficult to line up with enemies and stuff. And then the final game I've been playing is Chrono Trigger on Super Nintendo.
yeah.
We were just talking about
Yeah,
that.
we had a conversation about Chrono. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We were,
I mean, I played it as a kid. I absolutely love it. But my wife has never played it. So this is her first experience. And I'm excited to see her thoughts on it. But, you know, just playing it brings back so many good memories.
What a soundtrack in that game. That soundtrack
Oh, yeah.
Awesome game.
is
Awesome.
incredible. Incredible soundtrack.
Yep.
It really is. I mean, there's nothing much to say about it. It's a fantastic RPG.
Yep.
That's great. Very good. People
Classic.
pray for a remake with that game. They're like, remake it, please, remake it.
Oh yeah.
I still want them to port the second one, Chrono Cross, to something.
Oh,
That was
Chrono
great.
Cross.
That was
It
great.
just,
I
I mean, Square Enix is releasing what is it, the Saga collection? So they already did the Mana
Yep.
games.
Yeah.
They're doing the Saga games
Right.
next.
Mm.
It wouldn't surprise me if they did Chrono.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they've done a PlayStation
No,
edition in any of those.
nope,
Nope.
not at all.
It should get a remake.
It's a big game to redo.
Chrono
though.
Cross.
It's a pretty big game to redo.
Mm.
Well,
Putting all those characters in, it's crazy.
There's a lot of
But
characters.
It was dope though.
you guys ready for news?
Let's do the news.
Are you ready for the news?
How about y'all in the chat? You guys ready for news?
Actually, Chalk and Turbo, you ready for the shot?
Yeah,
I'm
man.
ready for the shot.
Oh,
Come on, man.
Pat, you got a shot by you right now. You got a shot.
he's gonna pretend again.
I've been already working
There you go.
on it.
There you go. Cheers.
Whiskey.
Cheers.
Whiskey.
Cheers.
Chat, now's the time.
I'll give the pound.
Drink it up. Whatever you got.
Yeah.
Where's my milk?
Oh, tequila.
Yeah.
Tequila.
This podcast is about to get derailed. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh dear.
Are you ready?
It's already
Ready for news?
You already
You know, it's
cued the
crazy.
music.
It doesn't even matter because I cut it out anyway. So,
Just go.
but you can.
Wait, you cut it out?
Do you
That's
watch the
mad
news when I?
disrespectful.
Why would I watch the entire thing when I'm here doing it?
That's mad
That
disrespectful.
makes no sense.
Do you watch the edited version?
Why would I watch it when I'm here doing it? That makes no sense.
Today in the news, we have some interesting things going on. Phil Spencer, not sure about Game Pass on Switch, but says Xbox could be open to discussions.
It's going to come down to money. It's gonna come
Well,
down to
I
money.
mean, yes, Game Pass is an awesome service. Basically, they said that bringing out the games to each system, the way they were doing, like with Ori and stuff, to Switch and stuff like that, wasn't going to be something they'd look into doing much more anymore because, finances. But Game Pass, on the other hand, he said they're interested. Xbox and Microsoft are interested in doing it. It's up to the other companies to let it happen. So, I mean, seeing it on something like a phone or something, I could definitely see that working because it is working. Seeing it on the, Sony or Nintendo, that's another story because they have other versions of the same games on their systems that would take a hit if you can get it on Game Pass. So I don't really see them saying, yeah, do it because we're getting all these free games on our system. No, that's not going to work on that. But, they said, of course, obviously Microsoft is going to make money regardless if they put it on another system. So they said, yeah, we're
Subscription
down.
alone, yeah.
We're down for that. But, maybe they mean maybe if it's only stream Microsoft only exclusive games on that system. I can't see
Yeah.
EA or anybody be like, yeah, sure, just put it on every system for free. No, it's not going to happen that
Right.
way. But Microsoft exclusives, maybe. That'll be the Game Pass that the new systems will see if it comes to them.
So I have a thought about this. Obviously, it's a 100% gain for Xbox, right? To have Game Pass on other systems, but I don't feel like they're concerned about selling systems right now. So really, it's beneficial to the other companies because you have people playing on their consoles despite the games that are on there, right? So they have this fantastic service that you can play anywhere. Like, I already have a Switch, or I don't have a console. Maybe I'll buy the cheapest one, the Switch or whatever, and I can play whatever game I want. And you get the graphical benefits from the Xbox, right? On something that's lesser powerful than the others like the Switch. So
It's crazy.
but I mean, obviously Nintendo would have to take a cut of these subscriptions, at least, and maybe that's the key, right? Is that they would enable it through Nintendo Online, or they would enable it through an extra fee or something, but they couldn't get no money out of this.
Of course. Of course, they have to get a cut.
I mean,
It's always the
it's
deciding
basically an
factor.
app anyway.
I was gonna say, I was actually gonna
Right.
make the comparison to iOS. So when you have an app on Android, and then certain features are taking out on the iOS version, it's the same app, but iOS has certain stipulations. So they'll be like, well, you can't do this on our app because we already do it, natively or whatever.
Yeah,
And
but
in
you
this
got a game that's
situation-
$70, and then you say, here you go. you can have it for $15, and
Right.
it's on a competing system.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't see the financial gain, even if it was, we'll get 10%. Like, how much are you splitting that pie to make money?
Right.
Like, who's making money from it? Everybody's going to make 5% by the time it's over. So I don't know how that would really work
for
out.
Nintendo, it would work. It would be beneficial for them to have an Xbox exclusive game on their system because that's
For games.
that's an incentive to get the system to be like, oh, I can play,
For an underpowered system that
Right.
can't run those games, it can only play it through the cloud. I can see, because then you don't have to pay for
Yeah.
porting to that system.
Yeah.
And then you get the extra money from all those millions of systems that are out
Right.
there. So if they do it that way,
That's-
but
that's
it's just
the way-
not for games that are also on the system.
No.
So and
Yeah.
Phil Spencer also said he has ideas of maybe doing a Microsoft stick, like a Fire Stick, that you just plug in to the TV and run all the games cloud based off that without a console.
Right.
So that may be in the works
Wow.
also for a super cheap system to be able to play these games off the cloud, and that's going to be where the future lies if they get that going perfectly.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about all.
Then why even make an Xbox?
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, they even said that. That's their business model. They're like, we're focusing on our service.
It's
instead
gonna
of-
it's
and-
gonna come down to people who want the title to
Right.
keep in their collection,
Right.
or that slight bit of lag
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stability. That's what you'll be paying for if you buy the real systems.
Yeah.
But it's interesting.
Well, I think in that case, I think that Nintendo needs to work on a hardwired, network connection.
that works.
Yes.
That works even
Yeah,
if it's hardwired.
Yes.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
They've always been behind.
It's always been.
Listen,
a
what
hot
if
mess.
Xbox said, "Yo, listen, y'all don't got to worry about online if you give us Game Pass on the system."
Then that's a marriage that's going to happen. There'll be an official marriage between Nintendo and Microsoft.
Well, look, Sony and Microsoft already agreed to that for online. So
Yeah.
Nintendo will be like, that's
Help
not a
us
bad
out.
idea.
Help us out because we don't know what the fuck we're doing with online.
Not a bad idea. So that's the only way I can see it going down.
Do you know how many losses I have in Smash Bros because of lag?
The same
we
as
can't
everybody
play.
Come
else.
on, man.
We can't play
It's
Mario.
crazy
everybody
that you
else.
get more lag than me when you guys have a more powerful internet than I do. I only have like 1 out of every 40 matches is like.
You know
lag for
why?
me.
Because people have a lag button. All right. So when they're losing, they hit the
there
button.
you go.
That's what
And
happens.
also, you got to consider that there's more people in this house.
Mm-hmm.
So there's more people using more tech than
You gotta understand, it's really powerful to have it here, man.
Oh my god.
I got like
All right.
200.
So, as you were saying.
So, y'all got any more to say about this stream?
No.
Nah, man. I hope it does come to Switch. That'd be awesome, for real.
We shall see.
I'll let you know how Control goes.
Shout out to Radical Reggie in the chat.
What up,
talking-
Reggie?
Talking junk about me.
The radical one.
Of course.
Oh,
of
no.
course.
Reggie
fighting
always be
games.
talking smack. I swear to God.
He's talking about me in fighting games.
Well, hey,
Yeah,
that's
he's-
what you got the show for.
He's scared to come see me.
It's true. That is true. That
But
is
you
true.
gotta make it happen. You gotta make it happen. Stop talking. Make it happen.
For real, Reggie.
All right. Fire Emblem, Shadow Dragon, and the Blade of Light. It's coming to Nintendo Switch in December 2020.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny too because me and Eric both beat the remake for the DS, and that was fully translated, looked nice, felt old, and that was it.
Well, this is the original Nintendo Entertainment System one.
Exactly.
The original. That's
Yeah.
never been translated. First time in America. It's going for $6 digitally. And it's a limited release.
It's
Nintendo
awesome.
with a limited release once again. Because they want to sell millions upon millions of the $6 game.
I mean,
Well, they have.
as
Let me see. Where is this thing here?
million
So they have the special edition. It's $50. So let me see where
Is
it
there an
breaks
art
down.
book in there? I'm gonna be
Oh,
upset if
for
there
your
is.
collect-
Oh
for the
yes.
Probably
Okay.
is. There's always an art book. God
So listen,
damn
this is
it,
what's
man.
in there. This is what's in there.
The art's
So-
terrible for the first one.
Is it?
There, listen. There will also be a Fire Emblem 30th anniversary edition that will be available for $49.99, which will include what is it? A physical NES box and a replica of the NES game. No game in it, but the cartridge looks cool.
For collectors, man.
Yeah, it's for collectors, but they should have put the game in it.
That's
How
true.
much would that have cost?
Yeah.
them? And nothing, absolutely nothing. Like
Nothing.
$2.
Plastic. It's just plastic.
But protective sleeve, and what else? It says there's a 222-page Legacy of Arcania Deluxe hardbound art book.
That's a lot of
So
pages.
222 pages for the
Actually,
art
you know
book.
what?
For Kenya.
That's kind of
You know what? The kind of add what you just said about the art being bad, because I have this big Fire Emblem art book, and because I like the art from Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn, it's amazing art. And they showed some of the older art, like from the earlier games. The art was, like you said, it's disgusting. It's horrible. I don't want 220 pages of that kind of art. If they updated that art with like the more Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, I'd be like, yo, that's kind of nice.
A lot of pages. Though.
Yeah, I might mess with that.
And
I won't even play the game.
And a fold-out world map, and then
That's kind of cool.
mini Nintendo Power retro collectible.
That's cool.
That's cool.
It's
That's
a
cool.
cool package.
It's really cool.
But
If the game was in it, it would be nice.
Yeah, the digital thing is kind
Yeah.
of funny. It's like it
But-
just makes it funny that the game is only available digital wise.
But
But
for $50, it's not a bad deal if you think about it. Like
well,
it's
for $6,
it's a
the
lot of
digital
stuff
game is
for-
not bad. They localize.
usually when you
Right.
see stuff like that, it's like 100 and whatever.
Well, that's what it's
going.
going for on eBay right now.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez,
Because it's
Well,
limited.
it's because they don't include the physical
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, exactly.
Here they come.
Exactly.
Here they come. I love
Yeah.
Fire Emblem. Anything to do with Fire Emblem, I always love. But you know, I like Turbo said. You know, I played the remake or the remaster, or whatever the hell it was. You know, it's
and the story's not that great.
yeah, it's not the best Fire Emblem game.
Martha's not the deepest protagonist. He's just not.
Oh, he's in that?
Yes,
Yeah, that's his game.
That's the
That's
game.
the
That's
game
the
he
game.
was in. Yeah,
About
that's
time. What take him so long?
well. The funny thing is, they were supposed to take him out of Smash Bros. Melee
When
because
it
he was
came over.
because he was originally in the Japanese one. They were like, oh, we don't have enough time to take him out, and people ended up falling in love with him and Roy. Hence, here we are. He's in every single game now, and that's my main guy that I pick in Smash Brothers. But like, he's in probably one of the worst Fire Emblem games because it's,
cost him
it's like the
$6
first
though?
one.
It's like the first one.
Wow.
It's not bad. There's like
No,
a bad
it's-
Fire Emblem. It's like
yeah.
a bad Mario or Zelda. There's no bad Fire
Yeah, it's
Emblem.
not bad.
Like-
I just don't want to play it because I just played 3 houses. Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance destroy that game.
Yeah.
You know, with the characters
No,
and the
obviously,
story.
It's
So,
old as hell.
but like story wise and
Yeah.
character development, and all that. But it's like okay for to introduce people who don't know what Fire Emblem is because people are always complaining about Fire Emblem. Why do Nintendo keep pushing Fire Emblem? Fuck Fire Emblem. Well, this is where it came from. Here's the origin of Fire Emblem. It's one of the best strategy role
Yeah.
players
That's what it's for. Man.
series. Period.
It's like the Mario
true.
Brothers of Fire Emblem, the very first one.
No, you're right. It is. It is like
It is Super Mario. It's Super Mario, pretty much.
Not
Of
Mario.
Fire
no, he
Emblem.
means Mario.
Oh, you mean Mario Brothers? Damn.
before it took
Oh,
shape
man.
into like the real game.
The arcade game.
It has a solid. It has a solid foundation in the old Nintendo game. There just wasn't there was no triangle rock paper
Yeah.
scissors. That didn't
With
happen
the axe,
until
the spear, and the
Okay.
sword.
So it's
yeah.
for like gaming historians and stuff like that.
exactly.
People
I
that-
think it's
Yeah,
great
pretty
to
much.
see a company like Nintendo localize a game this old and put it out and put a package behind a promo package behind it and celebrate Fire Emblem. That all is great. But
You said album?
Emblem.
the album,
Fire album.
the fire. You know that Fire album.
the Fire album. Eminem's last
Well, you
album
know,
was Fire
Fire
album.
album.
Fire
Fire,
album.
that's a new game.
Patrick, how do you feel about Nintendo releasing these limited edition titles that are going to disappear in a couple of months?
I don't like that fact. I mean, the Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy, basically being taken off the market in March as well, which is kind of funny that Fire Emblem has the same date. Anyway, but I mean, I do like that Nintendo is thinking about people who want to replay these things in a more convenient way. Fire Emblem in particular, the only one I've ever played was the one on the Game Boy Advance, which is a fantastic
That
game.
is awesome.
And I think the first one that was released in North America, if I
With
recall.
Lynn, right? Yep.
Yeah. But what I appreciate though is that like Trials of Mana, Seiken Densetsu 3 on the Super Nintendo, this is the first time that it gets an official localization in North America, which the biggest benefit of that is people who import games can patch with an official translation now.
That is true.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited about. And then, of course, the collector's edition coming with replica manuals that are translated for the first time,
That's cool.
Yeah,
and
that's
the
always
NES box, things like that. I mean, that's pretty dang cool.
And then plus it gets everybody to talk about Mother 3 once again.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like Nintendo recently, or not recently, but released the original or the first
2.
localization of Mother.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You know, let's see Mother 3. Let's see all the other things you didn't bring out here.
Isn't that
Square
weird
Enix.
though? Yeah, they brought out the prequel to Earthbound, but Mother 3 is just off limits. And Reggie's not Radical Reggie, but Reggie Reggie was like he's like, there's something religious or something in the game that might offend Westerners. It was kind of alluding to that hint, and I'm
There's
just
some
like,
controversy that
we
they
could take it.
don't want to bring
Okay.
out.
Well,
Can
we
though?
can, but not today's generation.
Can we,
They're
though?
so sensitive to everything.
Come on, they had the
Nah,
Blue
that's
Klansman in the
soft.
in the
That was
second
that
one.
was hilarious.
That was-
the Blue
but you-
Klansman made me laugh.
But you get
That
to
was
kill the
fine.
Klansman though. You get to kill the Klansman, so it made up for it.
But
So
it was fine. No one cared. Bring it out.
The game had charm. It was funny.
What is there? Is there sex in this game? Like, why don't they bring it out? What could possibly
No, they're
be in
they're
this?
legit against bringing
I
this
know,
out.
I
They're
know.
so against it, and everybody wants it.
There
There's a
must be.
translation.
Crazy.
There's a fan translation out there.
Yeah, there is
Yeah.
a
So
very
you
good
can
one.
play
Very
it.
good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depending on what you play.
Yeah,
it.
and that's exactly what I'm saying is that we no longer have to work with fan translations. We have these companies officially localizing.
yeah.
these
Which is
things.
good. Which is good.
So,
Which is they're just taking
yeah.
the fans translation and put it in.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly
They're
what
like,
it
oh,
is.
you did the work for us? Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, idiot.
They
Now
give,
pay for this.
they give them a cease and desist.
That's exactly what.
Oh, show us your work. Show us your
Yeah,
work.
We appreciate,
thanks.
Cease and
appreciate
desist.
the
We're gonna
work.
see. They're
It's
gonna sue.
$100. Cease and desist. Take that off the market.
Yeah. You sue them. They get sued, and then they just take.
I want to see Sega do that with Dragon Force 2 one that we did. Yeah, see that.
Sega's be scheming also with that.
Oh,
man.
dude,
Come
yeah,
on,
man.
man.
Worse.
Shining Force 3, man. Come on.
No, they didn't. But Sega's cooler about that stuff. But if they ever come out with Dragon Force
ain't
2,
paid
they,
attention.
there's
Oh,
a
man,
fan.
Sega's tone
Sega
deaf.
doesn't even know they have IPs. They're like,
No, Sega's like, what's Dragon Force? What is Dragon Force?
Dragon
We did
Force.
that?
Shining Force, Dragon
No,
Force.
they're gonna re-release it and call it Dragon Forced.
Oh, God.
It's gonna be trash.
Dragon Force. This is what you wanted,
Like,
guys?
it's not a pachinko machine. What is it?
It's an unfinished.
No, but Fire Emblem. Nintendo, great job on localizing the very first Fire Emblem. But give us freaking remastered ports of Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. Put them in
Seriously.
one little package. Put them on the
Seriously.
Switch
Seriously.
because it's better than freaking Three Houses, even though Three Houses is awesome. Okay? And also localize that second one for the DS that you played.
Oh, was that Gaiden? The one with
No, not with Alm.
no.
The second Fire Emblem that starred Marth. You know, and
Oh,
that-
with the creator player.
yes.
Oh yeah, actually that was pretty good.
Yeah, it was Japan released. You played it, but everybody else in America hadn't.
Though I'm tired of creator players, so you know. That's my
when
that's
Fire
my
Emblem went with the creative players, man, it's just like give us a real protagonist like Ike that
Yeah.
says something. Byleth was cool, but he doesn't talk.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry.
hopefully they bring something out.
Yeah.
If this is successful.
Exactly.
We'll see.
We'll
If you
see
buy it, you
about
got to buy
that.
it.
Keep pushing the name Fire Emblem. That's all I care about.
Exactly.
All right.
Good job with that.
What's next?
All right. So, the Analogue duo can play TurboGrafx, PC Engine, SuperGrafx, TurboGrafx CD, and more all in one. And it's coming in 2021.
What's SuperGrafx?
Where's
That's overseas.
Okay, I'm like, I'm not sure what that is.
and where's Saramaru when you need him?
Yeah, right. Saramaru, where
You
you
love
at?
this news right
He'll
here.
pop in. We'll talk about it. He'll pop in right now. So, this is from Polygon.com. Analogue, the company behind high-end retro gaming systems like Super NT and the Mega SG and the Pocket, is turning its attention to NEC's TurboGrafx 16. A new system, the Analogue Duo, will play all the games I just said there. So all the systems. And it's a CD base, which is different because they are making an FPGA powered console, which is a different way of running the games, basically like how the hardware intended for it to be played.
It's the most accurate version. Of
Not emulation exactly. So
Right.
Really?
yes, but they've never done, this company Analogue has never done it with a CD based system,
Oh.
which is crazy now that they have one included in this.
Right.
So now everybody wants that PlayStation. They're working on it. They're working on a PlayStation one, but it's not quite there yet. But yeah, I mean, TurboGrafx, you know, it's a system. Some people love it.
They want it on Throwback Thursdays, man. What you got for them?
I'll play some Bonk's Adventure.
Listen, I will play me
Bonk's
some
Adventure,
Alien
Rich.
Crush. I will play me
Bonk's
some
Adventure
Alien Crush.
I like Bonk's Adventure a lot.
It's the second
I
one.
thought it was
wasn't as
dope.
good. It was okay. But
They
the
have,
first one's better.
listen, it's not my favorite system of all time, but they do have some titles on there that I do run to and play.
There was some charm.
Bloody Wolf was good. Should have been 2 players. But it was
If
great.
I was listen,
Yeah,
if I
they
was-
dropped the ball with that.
If I was more of a shooter fan, that's kind of the system you want to go to. Either that or Genesis to play shoot 'em ups, the shmups, not first person shooters.
He said shmups.
It's different now. If I say shooters, they'll think,
That just
oh,
sounds
Call
funny.
of Duty. No,
Sounds
no.
like an insult.
It's true.
Sounds like you called them schmucks.
100% schmucks.
You're a stupid shmup.
You're
Shmup.
Playing
schmups.
You're just a smuck that plays schmucks.
Wow.
So Analogue also said that they were releasing a Hue card adapter for the handheld Analog Pocket also, which is cool because now you get to play the Turbo Express like back in the day. So that's cool. And the system is supposed to be $199 for the Duo. The thing is, they had to throw in this word limited.
Yep. Why is that so
So-
common?
So I mean,
common nowadays.
Pandemic, man.
because if they put that there, it means automatic sellout, regardless. Like it's gonna sell. They're gonna put it on eBay, and they just want the stuff out the factory.
Yeah,
That's
because
it.
they can't afford to keep manufacturing it if it's not gonna sell. You know what I mean?
Well, there's a
Well,
pandemic going on also. So
The only thing that
No,
they
there's not.
listen, I buy from Analog. I bought the Analog, the Super NT, and I bought the Sega one. What's it called?
The Sega one. Wait, hold
The
on.
Sega one.
Hold on. Where the
Oh, that
notes
one.
at? Where the notes at?
the Mega SG, the Mega Sega Genesis. So, and I was fortunate enough to get the Pocket also. I didn't get it yet because it's not out yet, but I was one of the ones who actually got that. Forget the next generation systems. I can't do it because they didn't let me. They couldn't do it. But I had those systems, and I'm very familiar with this company. The thing that they sold the Super Nintendo and the Genesis pretty much normal. Like you can go to their store, put it in your cart, buy it whenever you want. They ran out of Super Nintendos like a year ago, and it just says coming soon. It just sits there, coming soon, coming soon. They have not made more yet, and they did like one run, which was gone in a day, but that's it. The only thing that stayed there the whole time was the Mega SG, and you can still go there and buy a Mega SG because some reason they just have an endless supply of Genesis. So I don't know why they just can't make.
Unacceptable.
Why can't they just make what people want? Like put it on pre-order and make what the people order, and then just keep making them so people can buy them. What's the purpose of making an item that you can't purchase? I don't care. Like it's not. It's just for eBay now. And when this comes out and it sells out in 2 minutes, like they want to, and it's gonna sell out in
I
2
hate that
minutes,
shit. That's just annoying.
and no one who wants it can get it. And believe me, these are hardcore people who want the TurboGrafx. It should at least be able to get to those people first.
Yeah.
Like it's nonsense that they're gonna have to pay nearly double or triple. As I was telling Salamaru, I was like, "Yeah, you'll probably have to end up buying it for about $400 to $600 on that first day when you want it because it's gonna be hard to get."
It's foul. That's so
And
fucked
the
up.
websites, they don't do anything to stop it from crashing. They don't stop the bots from buying. They just say, it's sold. They don't care. They don't care how it sells. It
want
sells.
their money.
If you made a product and it's sold out, you don't care.
Yeah.
You just made the money.
Yeah.
But they don't do anything to try and get the fans of what they're making the system, and it sucks.
Yeah, it's not cool.
Like what? Do a
They
robot authentic? Like
have them
do the
answer
thing.
when they purchase it. Have them answer a survey like
Exactly.
of TurboGrafx questions.
yeah.
Are you a real fan? You guys deserve this first.
Keith Courage, what system was that on? Okay, you don't get that shit then. Fuck out of here.
Exactly, but it
If they wanna
sucks.
buy,
It
like,
sucks that you won't be able. Like if I really wanted it, I probably wouldn't be able to get it.
Yeah.
So there's no cap on how many systems they can buy. Like if I wanted to
Even
buy
if it
10
was 1 or 2, it was 2 for the Pocket.
There's still enough people that are going to do that to fuck it up for
the
everybody.
bots ruin it for everyone.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how many you want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that
bots
does
be like,
suck.
I live here, I live here, I live here, I live here. They don't
I
care.
live everywhere, all over the world. Give me that
sucks.
shit.
That
So-
does suck though.
So I just hope that they have enough to give it to people because obviously this is a cool system,
Yeah.
and I want that adapter at least.
Yeah.
Unless there's an emulator on there, I'll play it, whatever. But but I mean, if it's
mean-
available, I would like to purchase it, guys. Let me purchase
Yeah.
it.
I'd be excited for it. It's like the Saturn for me. It's one of those consoles that I never had access to when I was younger. And the fact that it has the CD support, like I'm a 32-bit era kind of guy, right? I collect PlayStation, I collect Saturn, and so on. And being able to get the TurboGrafx CD would be pretty dang exciting without having to, fork out the money for like a Turbo CD or whatever.
But you'd have to get those 6 games for the SuperGrafx. as though
Right?
it's going to be
Right?
expensive.
And I'm a shoot 'em up guy.
Yeah?
So the TurboGrafx should be where I should be.
Oh, you'd love it.
But, you know.
Yeah, you would love that.
What about Dracula X Castlevania? That was his PC engine, right?
Oh, it's worth a hell of a lot of money.
Yes.
Yeah, and
But yeah, it's dope.
they poured it to Super Nintendo and they said it sucked. It was best.
It wasn't the
on-
same game.
It wasn't the same game.
Wow.
No, it actually came out as a remake
that's the
for
other
the
thing.
PSP.
Yeah.
For PSP. It was a remake on there, which
Oh,
is
yes.
similar to the actual real one. So that's cool.
Oh,
That's a
good,
good one.
yeah.
And that Symphony of the Night is a bonus game in there. I was like,
Yeah.
Yes.
Symphony of the Night is a bonus game.
Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah.
You found it in a
Dracula
base.
X, yeah.
Chill.
So those shit I found Symphony of the Night.
It was in the second
How
stage?
is that a bonus
Yeah.
game?
I think it was like in the second
It was
stage.
just in
yeah,
the thing you break. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's
I was
also-
thinking about playing that again recently.
Same.
Like,
And that's the only version available, I think, for the
So
PSP
good.
what
Yeah.
a game.
on there.
Wow.
I would like that remastered.
Well, you can. Well, no.
Wouldn't that be dope?
They have
That's
it
a
on the PS4 right now in the Castlevania
Oh, yeah.
collection. Requiem, I think.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it comes with Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night.
Yeah.
Nah, it's a good collection.
That needs a remaster. Like, just, you know.
I mean, touch up, yeah. Like,
Like-
oh man, if it had like new graphics, oh my god.
Oh, my dude. God.
Oh man.
They haven't even come close to a game like that.
Oh,
Animation.
it's so good.
Has there been
Yeah.
like a?
Well, it's not fully released. It's the
What, the Lotus War? You thinking
Lotus
of?
War. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Lotus
Record
War
of
is
Lotus
I mean,
beautiful.
that's animation wise, it is nice.
That's a beautiful
Beautiful
looking
game. It's still pixel art, but it's
Like
the
extra
animation.
clean, extra
I wanna see it
smooth.
zoom
They
in.
even
Same
added
company
extra
that made
like,
Touhou, Luna Nights.
frames of animation would make it.
I want to see it do that SNK zoom in though.
Yeah.
We don't need that zoom in. See them pixels up close.
Nah, it won't
But
be
there's only
pixels no
four.
more.
Mode 7. Mode 7.
There'll be
Mode
polygons.
7.
There'll be Gears of War. I mean, Gears of War. There'll be Guilty Gear polygons.
Wow.
Gears of War.
Well, Gears of War has polygons too. Whatever. But I would
anyway.
like to see it like super detailed like that. That would be dope.
Well, it looks good though.
Like a cartoon. But yeah, it's amazing. But the system, yeah, it's got some hits. It's good to see it get like a polished representation of the system.
Surprised I'm
And
still hearing TurboGrafx
keep it
still
going.
to this day. To be
Yeah.
honest, I'm very
Yeah.
surprised to be hearing that talked about.
Yeah, they got a bunch of games, man.
They got the mini, right?
Got a bunch of games. Yeah, the mini did well enough, I guess, for this.
Yeah.
Well, you look at that.
Yep.
All right.
All right. PlayStation VR not compatible with the PlayStation 5 hard drive
Hardware.
camera.
No,
HD
High definition.
Hard drive.
Yo, he got tangled up right there. He
said
said,
hard
"What's that? Hold on.
Hard drive
What's that?
camera.
The
high
hard drive,
definition.
hard drive camera,
The
HD.
HD camera.
What is it? What is it?
Because I was looking at PlayStation 5. I was saying the real words. But yes, okay. So they said PlayStation VR is compatible with the PlayStation 5. The one that you get for PS4 is compatible with PS5. But you have to use all of the original like joysticks and the camera and the headset.
Don't you need an adapter too, or no?
They didn't say nothing about an adapter. They just said that all that stuff works on the new system.
I thought I read that wrong then. I guess I read it wrong.
I mean,
I thought I read
if you
you
need
can,
one
but you
thing-
need an adapter to, and I think it comes with it. PS5
Okay.
comes with an adapter. I
but
could
you
be
can
wrong,
still
though.
use it. But I'm saying they
But
can't,
yeah, it still works. Yeah.
you can't use anything like to make it higher quality than
Right.
what it actually is,
Right.
basically. And obviously, they want you to use the new VR that they're working on that they haven't talked about. So yeah,
$700.
probably.
Yeah.
But
He said probably.
but if it's wireless, I'd buy it. So that's all. If it's wired, I don't know. I don't know if I do.
You
it.
buying it. You
no,
buying it
you buy it
regardless.
regardless, man.
You lying ass. You buying it regardless.
No. Listen, the reason why I
PS5. I'll buy
dislike, the reason I dislike and haven't hooked up the PlayStation 4 VR is because of the wires. It is a hassle. It's a huge hassle to hook up that entire new setup, especially when you're streaming and you gotta go through all this other stuff.
Calibrating and shit.
Yeah, so it's a hassle.
Oh,
so if it's available, obviously it's going to be of a higher quality, and I want to play VR with a higher quality because I see the potential. I just want it to be as smooth as possible.
Is
And
Jay
as-
the only one here who messes with VR or has messed with it?
That is
Anyone else?
I messed with it for
You did.
Resident Evil 7.
And you loved it.
Oh, you almost broke your neck.
I like the experience.
You almost broke
But
your
imagine
damn
if you
neck.
didn't have any wires though. It's
That'd be
free.
great. No, well, I would love it if you
And the
didn't have
Oculus 2 right now, that's doing tremendous.
Oh
numbers.
yeah.
Let Kev get the VR. We just want to see you play scary shit with the VR and have your neck snap back each time.
I don't know if I could even take a horror game.
That shit
with,
is hilarious.
As far as VR sales though, I think PlayStation or Sony has the.
it's the top.
It's on the top
Yeah,
because
because
of
they
the
dropped the price and
Right.
it's still sold the most out of
Right.
all. But like I said, if it comes out for PS5, I definitely pick it up if it's wireless. and depending on how big of a jump it is, obviously, because this came out, the PlayStation 4 one came out a couple of years ago. Like it's old technology. now.
Someone's gonna have a heart attack.
Oh yeah,
I
no.
swear to God,
dear.
someone's gonna have a heart
They're
attack.
gonna have
gotta
a,
get
dis- they're gonna have a
They're gonna get
disclaimer.
rid of VR for good because someone's gonna die playing one of these games. They're just gonna look too real.
Like your head actually came off.
Yeah,
There was a
it's-
murder during a
Bro.
VR game because you thought your head got chopped off, and it did because there was a
like
murder in
someone-
your house.
You
watching
fell
you
backward, you hit your head on a table, and you died.
Somebody's afraid
fell
of
down the
heights.
steps, off the second story, out your window.
Oh man.
Nah, man, I still think about that shark hitting the cage in the demo when it first got like
that
that
shook
was.
you that bad?
It did, man. That was like, that was rough. I was like,
It was funny. It was funny as hell.
I'd be like, take these off.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm
Nah,
not
listen,
doing
the
this.
funniest
I
part-
never even would have started.
The funniest part of VR is watching people's reaction to it.
That's. I like watching people.
Because if you looked
Wig
at
out.
when it first came out and you saw people online,
It's funny.
and they were in the mall playing it, and they just go and
They
they're trying
spaz
to
out.
climb.
They fall back. They'll try to
can't
help
do it.
him. He's
Dude,
like, get off me. It's like, all right,
most-
take it off.
The
They'll
most,
run
fucked,
into the TV.
the most fucked up video I saw was some guy in the mall with the
Yes,
VR
yes, yes,
headset.
yes, yes, that's
and he was
what I
on the,
saw.
and he was on the roller coaster.
Yeah.
And he got down, and the
went
guy
crazy.
behind him pushed him. He's
Yo, that would
it
blow
was so
your
fucked
mind.
up. It was fucking hilarious.
Patrick, have you messed with VR at all?
Dude.
I've not, but one thing I am definitely looking forward to trying at some point is jumping into Resident Evil 7.
yeah, it's
Because that game was horrifying, just on your TV.
It's a little
but
much.
I can't imagine with VR.
It's a little much with VR.
I like
Yeah.
the VR. It's,
I put it on for a second. I said, "Oh no, I'm not going through that door." The first door
I know
to the house. I was like, "No, I'm not going in there.
Really?
Not going in there because it feels like real life."
It's
I was
intense.
just about to say that's probably what it is. If
The
it makes it
immersion.
feel like you're there, I'm not moving anywhere then.
Yeah.
If that's the case, I'm just gonna sit outside the whole time.
Exactly. If
That's
it's
it, I'm
real,
not going.
if I'm about to walk in this house in real life, I'm like, "Nah."
No, I'm not going.
I'm gonna
Not
go
gonna
back
happen.
into the forest and walk home.
What are you even doing?
No,
Come
thank
on.
I will climb over this house before I go through it.
Not going in there.
But yeah, it's crazy, and that was back then. So I can only imagine what the improvements are going to be now. Because I almost wanted to get the Oculus too, but it's not as powerful as something like this would be. So I want it for power now more than just the experience.
There's no wires on that one.
No wires.
Oh, that's right. I saw
Just put it on.
I'm scared of the price for the VR headset for the PS5.
Yeah.
It's like the PlayStation 5 is gonna be like $5 million,
Oh, man.
and the VR headset's gonna be
I'm exaggerating.
Well, the
$6 million.
Well, the
Wait,
new,
you
the
didn't-
new
you
trend
didn't
now
even
is
do it with you didn't even do the voice. You just like
$6 million.
That's still not the voice.
that's still not. That's your voice.
I gotta watch the movie again.
well, the
It
new
was originally $500. If it comes out for $500, it's probably going to be that.
well, the new trend is payment plans anyway.
And
so-
that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
that's-
it dropped
That's
down.
definitely a payment.
It
plan.
dropped to
Yeah.
like $200 now.
It's
with
a pandemic,
the game.
man. People paying their rent on payment plans. Right now.
Turbo is the Coke Zero of Dr. Evil.
Hey.
See, there goes the voice. There goes the voice.
Yeah, it's been a long
That's
time since I
awesome.
saw that movie. Yeah.
Let's move on to the main
Yes.
topic.
I thought we were gonna break out into a full laugh, man.
Not yet, right? Right when the screen goes.
Wow.
Moments passed.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
All right. On to the main
Hey.
topic. What's going on? Let's talk about some Backlog Odyssey.
Yes.
What can you tell us about it and how did it start, sir?
Yeah, man.
What can I tell you about myself? Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, about the Backlog Odyssey.
What did you do yesterday? No,
Everything.
Now, tell us about your channel, why it started. How'd you come to that decision?
Of course. So my wife and I, we run the Backlog Odyssey. We've been going strong since 2017, but that was mostly on our blog. So we do a lot of written reviews, and here and there, and more often recently, we've been doing video reviews on YouTube. It's really a balance between the two, depending on the content of the game, if it's exciting to see in video form. But other than that, we also do gaming-related content, like the Backlog Bistros, where we create recipes that are inspired by games for drinks, food, and things like that. And then I also co-host a monthly podcast called the Backlog Busters
Okay.
with some other backloggers out there.
Nice.
And then, on Twitter, just the general gaming shenanigans when I find the time between everything else. That's pretty much me.
nice.
All right. Yeah.
Not
I mean,
bad.
games these days, everybody's got a backlog. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
man.
That's why I like the name, the backlog. I was like, we all got backlogs.
Yeah, it's like I know
just-
about that life.
Oh yeah.
It's true. That's why I'll never run out of content because I can't stop buying games.
Games keep being made. So.
Hey, man, remember back in the day when it was like the drought of games?
Oh, the summer.
until
Yeah.
until
To
like
be honest, I missed that
over.
because I keep wanting to go back and play Batman Odyssey. You know, I'm about to say Batman,
Batman
Odyssey.
Odyssey.
You know Batman Odyssey.
Batman Odyssey. Is that new?
Assassin's Creed.
That's the sequel, dude. That's the sequel.
Batman.
wasn't that for the Vita?
Yeah.
Wait, was there a Batman Odyssey? No.
No.
Actually, you know what? That probably was like a
Assassin's
fake title that they were gonna come out with before. Was it Gotham Knights? They had like a bunch of them or whatever. But obviously, Arkham Asylum, Origins. I wanted to play all those again, but I'm like, no, I still have games I haven't played.
Yep.
So
So they'll be on Game Pass.
Yeah, you got good focus because I'm a creature of habit, so I'll just go back to the game that I play. I'm like, yeah.
it's
Devil May Cry all day.
I haven't played that. I haven't played Devil May Cry in months, but once,
Well, you did the Riddler stuff in Batman, so
yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Well,
I can't.
He's doing the Riddler stuff.
When that Virgil DLC drops, though, ooh, your boy is back.
no, I mean, yeah, you have to balance what you want to play versus what you have in your
Yeah.
collection.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I literally just started Devil May Cry 4 again.
4 was dope.
4 was
awesome.
Really good.
Yeah.
I love 4.
I didn't play it.
It's one of my
You didn't
favorites.
play 4, huh?
I didn't play it.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people don't give it enough credit though. They don't
4
give
was
it
good.
enough. Yeah, they don't give 4 enough credit.
Four was really good.
They complain about having to backtrack with Dante, and it's still
It's still good.
It's
Yeah.
such a
It's
good
still
game.
good. I did like 3. Me personally, I like 3 better.
3,
But,
4.
The only complaint about 4, guys, is that why they make freaking Nero look so much like Dante. You know, it's like
That probably is what pissed me off the most.
he looks so. They changed his look
That's
up a
true.
bit in 5, which was good.
It looks like
You
Kevin
know?
Pereira.
yeah. Yeah.
It looks just like Kevin Pereira. Man.
You're not wrong.
At least they didn't pull the Raiden in Metal Gear Solid 4 or Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You think you're playing a snake, and then you
Yeah,
get
they
Raiden.
give
Pull
you
the
a
rug,
ride.
right?
Ooh,
I
what did they
think
do that
that's-
in recently?
What?
They did that in a game recently. Oh yeah.
What
Kinda.
game? What?
Metal Gear Solid 5.
Nah, Last of Us 2. Last of Us 2. But,
Last of Us
oh,
2.
yeah.
Oh,
kinda,
yeah.
but not quite on the same.
Yeah, not on the same level. Not on the same level.
No.
Love that game though.
That's
Yeah,
a great
but-
game. That's definitely a great game. So, Pat, was there any particular? What was the last game you played before you started the channel? Like, what did you play that says, you know what, I gotta start writing about this. I gotta start making reviews about this.
Right. Oh, goodness. So I know the first game that I reviewed was Siberia on the original Xbox.
Oh, wow.
I remember that.
But I think what it was is that I've always considered myself a creative person, and I needed a creative outlet. And I'm like, you know what? I play games all the time, so I might as well start doing something with them.
Right.
You know, so I what's the easiest thing I can do that's between juggling, you know, my work life, my family life, you know, raising a kid, whatever, and that I could squeeze in, you know, in the off hours. And writing was really what I could do, despite me being a terrible writer at the time. But I had the benefit of my wife being a literature major in college, and you know, has a degree and all that. And she helped me through it. I learned how to write, at least to the best of my ability.
awesome.
And then it just expanded beyond there. I've always had, you know, an interest in video. That's why I do video reviews as well. And yeah, the rest is history, I guess.
Yeah, not bad.
Oh man.
It's kind of similar to us. You know, we're just
Yeah.
like, well, we play games, so we might as well do a channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we've been playing games for a long time.
Exactly.
play-
We got a lot of gaming knowledge. Let's just use it.
Yeah.
Let's just use it.
Yeah, we play a lot of multiplayer and competitive games, so it's just like often. So it's just like, okay, then let's center a channel around that a little bit, you know. And that's kind of how we got started. So it's similar.
But we already had the channel. We just said, turn the camera on, turn it on. We already got the channel.
Exactly. Yeah. Pretty. Yeah. That's a
One
good point.
thing I really like about your channel, Pat, is it's something that we get a lot of people like fans and stuff, and a lot of comments that we get is like, wow, you guys have a crazy production value. You don't have the subscribers that represents, you know, the production value. And when I see your channel and I see all your videos, it's like really, really well made. I really do. You know,
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoy like watching your reviews and just
I appreciate that.
the way your channel's set up. It's like
No, they're really good. No, the reviews that you have on your channel is really, really good. Yeah.
I appreciate that. I take pride in the work that we do. I don't try to. I consider myself being a humble person, so I don't try to shill myself out there when I'm creating stuff. So I just create what I love, and I hope that shows in my work.
Absolutely.
So
It does.
Definitely.
definitely.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm glad.
That's awesome.
What is your favorite game all time?
Oh man.
Everyone always panics when I ask that question.
That's a tough question, man.
You know what? I say it all the time, and it's really between three. So I love Mega Man. So my favorite Mega Man is Mega Man X.
Okay.
The first one.
I love that game.
First one was dope.
Yeah, first
First one was really good.
The first and fourth.
First and fourth was amazing.
Yes, 4 was amazing. I'm PlayStation guy. 4 is where
love
it's at, but X is where I fell in love with the X
X is
series. The original Mega Mans are good, but
I like X8, but no one ever says X8's their
No
favorite.
one played X8.
you know
I love.
you know what? After X7, X8 could be anything.
That is true.
And you know what's messed up?
Damn.
You know what's messed up about that? I love X7. I
Burn,
really,
burn,
I
burn?
played that over.
Is that the one with burn?
Yes, that's the one with
Wait,
Burn.
which one? I thought 6 was the foul one. That was like impossible.
7
You know
was the
what? No,
3D.
I played
Oh,
when we
730.
first played 6 was ultra hard. But when I played them all over again, when I got the collection for the Switch, right? I played them all in order. Same thing with Mega Man. Played them all in order. Same thing with Mega Man X. And I'm like, yo, I like Mega Man X6 and I like Mega Man X7. I was like, I appreciate these games, man. It's crazy.
What's harder?
I need to go back and play 7 because all I remember from 7 is that Axel guy and constantly hearing Mega Man charging his Mega Blaster.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
did that the whole entire game. But
Yeah.
oh, sorry, no, keep going.
No, but other than that, the other two that always come to mind when I think of my favorite games are Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
What a choice.
Yes.
Absolutely love it. And then a little more off the beaten path, but still an amazing game is Alundra.
Oh, wow.
shoot, that's-
Alundra.
I love that
Alundra.
game.
Yeah.
Love that game.
Yeah.
PlayStation.
I've never
Yep.
played it.
If you want an alternative to Zelda
Yes.
that stopped at the very first
Yes.
one, go with
Definitely.
Alundra.
And I never played it, and I love
You
Zelda.
never
Yeah, I
played
didn't
it?
play
I never played Alundra.
Oh,
I'm always,
Never played
I
one.
always love hearing what everybody's like favorite type of games
That's
are because
crazy.
I know everyone's just so different. I'm like, oh, what do you like? What's that? Oh, wow, what game is that? Like, it's always surprising to me. I always like hearing shit like that.
I would have to do a favorite from each genre. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's-
Yeah.
Same.
To just say
I,
one
nope, not for
overall
me.
tough
Not for
game.
me. Just one.
Well, you don't play
Just one.
No, Breath of the Wild.
Yes, we know. We
Breath of
know.
the Wild.
Just
Yeah,
one.
we know.
What's your
We know.
favorite game?
Shining Force 3 for the Sega Saturn.
For those who
Oh,
don't know,
Okay.
for Patrick, he's the only one who doesn't know that right now. Everyone in the
Oh,
chat probably
and
does.
Pat just got a Saturn, man. You gotta get some Shining Force 3, man. See what I'm talking about.
If you like
That's true.
strategic role play.
But you're gonna have to import scenario 2 and 3 because you're not gonna want to stop after the first.
I hear that.
or you can just buy the
that.
set like of fan translated edition.
Well,
See, I've recently created a collection of import Super Famicom games, so Saturn's not too much of a stretch.
There you
right?
go.
Well, it's a lot cheaper if you buy the imports.
Yeah.
A lot.
hold on. Import Super Famicom games. Do you have Super Chinese World 2 and 3?
Nobody has that.
No one does.
That is on my wish list, though.
What? It's on your list? See, I
It is
told you.
on my
See?
list.
Stop hating on those games, man. Super Ninja Boy is a classic, even though Little Ninja Brothers was
yeah.
a better game.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, same
Every
thing with
game that
Wait,
was
you say
before.
Little Ninja Brothers?
That's Little Ninja Brothers.
Which one was the? Oh, okay.
That's
I
Ninja
remember.
Brothers
Wait, which
is
one
better.
was the bad? The first. What was the first one's name? What was
Little
that?
Ninja Brothers
Kung
for
Fu
Nintendo.
Was it Kung
Kung
Fu
Fu Hero.
Okay, all right. I thought Little Ninja Brothers was that. I'm like, no, that game was terrible, dude. Don't even say that shit.
Ah, Little Ninja Brothers was Nintendo still, right?
That's still Nintendo.
And
then the
Super
Super Nintendo
Super
one
Ninja
was
Boy
not
Super
as
Ninja
good.
Boy.
was
That was good still.
Oh, it was dope.
It
was
wasn't
still
as
good.
good as the other one.
It was slower, but
They
it
had
was.
a nice little collection of imports for Saturn.
You do.
Yeah.
Dragon Force 2.
Oh, you had
had-
fighting
I
games.
had
though.
Dragon Force 2. I had X-Men versus Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter, Dragon Force 2, and I think I had a Dungeons and Dragons game.
Yeah,
And
that
then
didn't
I
come
had-
out.
Yeah.
yet.
Yes.
And then I had Dragon Ball Z Legends.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
That was cool. And,
At the
like,
time, it was good.
I had time.
I couldn't read any of those menus. I had to guess.
It just said Goku, 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 Goku.
Goku.
No. You can only choose
Oh yeah.
one. Actually, no. There were 3 different versions of Goku in that game.
Oh man.
If
Nah,
you did a
I mean,
fan
nah, it
translation
made
of just the
sense.
word Goku, it's the same game.
It made sense because there was base level Goku, then there was Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 3, so it kind of made sense.
You didn't even know what those were back then.
Yeah, of course I did.
No, Japanese
on,
freaking
man.
Sega Saturn, man. They had a lot of gems that we did not get.
Yeah.
It was
True. I modded my Saturn just so I could.
That's the way to go.
It's messed up. Like my favorite games. Like if you go into my top 10, there's a lot of Saturn games on my top 10.
yeah, they're awesome.
At
Because I didn't have PlayStation.
What's that?
Because I didn't have PlayStation.
No, I played a lot through you, and
Yeah.
they didn't hit me the way Saturn did.
But you didn't own a PlayStation. That's the thing.
That doesn't matter.
It does.
I played most of the
PlayStation is
good.
where it's
I
at.
played
So
most of the PlayStation games, and
You
I'm
don't
a
have the moments. You don't have the nostalgia.
well, I'm a strategy role player, guys. There's no strategy role players from PlayStation that hit me like Shining
Final
Force
Fantasy
3.
Tactics.
Final Fantasy Tactics would have done
Tactics.
No,
That's
no,
true.
I saw it and I
Vandal
didn't like
Hearts.
it because this is weird. I'll tell you right now, it's weird. I hate if the character design. If I don't like the sprites, I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna
About
play
Tactics-
it. I
Tactics
didn't
Ogre?
like
No?
the way they looked.
it. Tactics Ogre? Never played?
Never played that either because I didn't like the way they looked. But I played Suikoden Tactics because I liked the way the characters looked. It's weird, man. I'm telling you, I'm a weird dude when it comes to
That's
that.
what drew me in with Dragon Force. The character
Yeah, the
design.
character
Character
design was an instant buy for
Fire.
me. I said that looks amazing.
Fire.
I know I'm gonna like it, and I'm gonna buy it, and I love that game.
Patrick, you got to play Dragon Force if you haven't already.
And if you haven't yet, and if you're
haven't
importing, you
yet.
got to do Dragon Force 2 as well. We got an English patch for it. It's awesome. I script wrote for some of that. So
Nice.
yeah, every
He's
Shameless
biased.
plug.
He's biased.
Shameless plug.
Wow.
I'm biased. I had a hand in that. I even recruited all the translators for that. So
All right, screw it. Let's just put a bunch of
Wow.
our Saturn games together and just send them to Patrick. All right?
we might have to
And then never
Do
get
a rental
there.
service, man. I'm telling you, you do a rental.
Somebody will snatch that before it hits
Yeah,
there.
someone will be like, "Wait, what's in there?"
Well, you gotta have like some insurance plan though.
And then sell them to Pat.
No,
They're
what
gonna
you
steal it from us and sell it to
no,
Pat.
what you do, you put them in, you cut out the middle of some books, and you put the Saturn games in there.
There you
So
go.
nobody
There you go.
knows what's in there.
We're gonna send you some books.
A set of Encyclopedia Britannica.
Yeah. Some of that. Air quotes.
reading material.
Exactly. It's gonna be great.
Dude, between Panzer Saga, Dragon Force, and Shining Force 3, that's just like, dude,
You'll never be able to buy them though.
that's those are 9s and 10s. Those games.
Hey,
Those are
Patrick, you
9s
gotta
and
get
10s.
Panzer
But
Saga.
also like almost $1,000 each.
Yes.
I think Shining Force 3 was like maybe
Like,
150.
They're around 300.
Oh, that's not
They're around 3. It's just like 1,000 for all of
It
them.
just depends.
Saga's
on the,
higher, I
It
think.
depends on the condition though. In box,
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
complete in box
Yeah.
or
well,
just loose.
Yeah, we got
unopened is 1,000.
we gotta dig a few out and send them to Patrick so he could do. So I would love to see one of his reviews on Panzer Dragoon
I would
Saga.
definitely send them. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
Listen,
check them out.
emulators work.
It's like
You can try them. If you don't like it, if you like it, you can buy it.
Because we had
Well, you can try 'em out, though.
we had all the good
I
Saturn
tried to
games.
collect. Well, I'm in the middle of collecting all every North American Tetris game.
Oh, the
And-
Tetris.
Oh my goodness! The most expensive one is for the Virtual Boy.
300?
Tetris 3D. No,
Is it really?
More than 300.
more? Yeah. And there's only one available on eBay.
I was telling him he can't get that because you can't
No,
watch that with your eyes.
No.
No, you can
Like,
play it
you're
on
gonna-
emulator though.
you're gonna be
there is
dying.
there is
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Hey, did
There
you
is
see?
an-
Did you see the consoleizer for the Virtual Boy as well? Right, you could take a Virtual Boy console and make it into something that you could just put on your TV.
I'm on eBay right now,
something that's not red.
looking up Dragon Force for Saturn. $400.
Jesus for Dragon Force.
Yeah.
What is it? In box
Oh, yeah.
or just loose?
Oh my god.
It's
No,
only
it's in the
gone up.
box. It's in the box.
Oh really?
Wow.
Yeah,
That is
That's
insane.
madness. Yeah, no.
That's the most expensive one. The cheapest one is like, hold on, let's see,
Dragon Force.
Probably 200.
Burning Rangers, Shining Force 3,
$114.99, but no,
Panzer Saga.
but it's loose. It's just a disc.
That's right.
That's just the.
that's tough.
Yeah.
I mean, you see those repro boxes that people on Etsy and stuff sell. They're actually pretty impressive, especially if you get the ones that get the jewel
Yeah.
cases.
True.
Like I recently got a really good deal on the original Persona on the PS1.
The original.
So they got a repro case for it.
Okay.
It has the same kind of like multi-disc jewel case with wonderfully printed covers and everything. It was great.
It's dope.
Yeah, those discs. I had the first ones, the first cases for PlayStation that were the cardboard ones.
Oh yeah, the
And if they
long.
get-
Oh, yeah.
friggin-
Yeah. And then they had long plastic ones that broke in seconds.
Yes.
Same with Saturn.
Yes.
It's hard to get a Saturn in box because they crack.
Yeah,
It
the
sucks.
hinges cracked all the time.
Oh,
We
for
have
sure.
a lot of
All
those.
yours are probably
Yep,
cracked.
all of
Oh,
ours
yeah.
are cracked.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
you can buy the actual cases over again.
Yeah.
And just replace the insides with it.
Oh, that's
which is fine.
interesting.
Yeah, take
The North American ones were big. They were like the big stupid cases.
But they were
the
clunky.
Japanese one were like they're like a regular CD. That was a smarter way to do it.
Yeah.
Much
They
smarter
wanted
way
to
to do
stand
it.
out in your collection by having these huge books.
You guys,
Yo, Magic Knight Ray Earth on eBay.
Oh, I forgot about that.
New factory sealed VGA
Oh,
graded
fuck that.
85
800.
plus.
yeah.
$1,000.
$4,000.
That's factory sealed. Dude.
Yo,
Yeah,
unopened.
it's factory.
$4,000.
Nobody
Just buy
opened
like
that shit.
6,000 of them to begin
So
with.
That's a time capsule. It's not even open. It's not touched.
$4,000.
Nobody's
and
gonna
it's-
buy that.
well,
no
it's
one's buying
also-
that though.
It's
It's
also
true.
graded
It's
too,
true.
so that's
So-
kind of like an industry on its own. Like
No one's
people
buying
pay
that.
to.
You could put whatever price
Like,
you
there's
want
only
at that
6,000 made.
point. It was very small.
It's like
Yeah.
9 Force 3. It was like probably 10,000, something like that.
So
Damn,
this
I
one
got
was
a
dead.
copy of that somewhere.
Wow.
You
What?
do.
I should probably sell it.
And it was
You
like
do.
what 3,000 Panzer Dragoon sagas.
No, not a lot. Yeah, it's
That's
really
crazy.
Nothing.
So would you open it?
Yeah, he definitely. opened it.
Unfortunately.
You can get
Had
a
to play it.
$20 like rewrapping. Just get the plastic to go back on.
Yeah,
What about
and I
those
could probably sell
You
it for
gotta fix up
$500.
that box a little bit, man. The disc is still there.
Actually, the hinges might be all right on that box. I got to see.
Word? You better check that out.
I was gonna say you guys. You
You can get a PlayStation
Kev.
5 for that.
We
at
gotta
least.
find. We gotta find them.
They got fine. So
No,
At
we
least.
gotta find
No,
them.
but you guys. One thing I do remember about Kevin, Eric, man, these guys mangled the instruction manual.
Oh, they
so
destroyed
hard
the
to
books.
Boxes,
You guys like,
boxes,
destroyed,
instruction
like,
manuals,
oh my
Magazines.
goodness! I was like, yo,
magazines.
oh,
yeah, we killed them. Yeah, we
Complete
Yeah,
destruction.
Yeah, we destroy them.
I'm like, damn, man.
How?
Just
I have stuff. I have
like
holographic
that.
cards left in the thing, perfect
Yeah.
condition.
Man, we
never
just
touched.
we just
Same,
sloppy,
man.
man.
because I don't open that shit. I can take the game out.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't look in that thing at all.
Yeah, we sloppy, man.
I have nightmare stories about getting rid of my boxes from
Well, Nintendo boxes. That's another story.
Oh, they were always
Those are
cheap.
gone.
Oh, they're just
Those are gone.
You couldn't keep those good.
no
You
one
couldn't
keeps
keep good.
those.
Nah, unless they were in box new, and you're not finding them.
No,
in box.
they're just gonna. Be
I mean,
fucked
nowadays
up.
you probably could.
I still have a copy of Battletoad and copy of Double Dragon 2.
With the
Really?
box.
wow.
the fuck out of here, really?
I think
You know
I
it's-
still have the manual for Double Dragon 2 somewhere.
What?
And
Oh.
Battletoads.
I have
think.
the plastic slip on Maniac Mansion.
Oh, the black plastic.
Go.
Yeah, yeah. I have that.
I have Alundra for PS1
You do have.
in the box with the instruction manual and everything.
Oh.
Awesome. Yeah. That's why I
I
got
have
excited
Alundra
when you
as
said
well.
that. I was like, oh shit. That's
Yeah, I have Alundra as well, and I bought it from a video store where I grew up, and it had a full disc sticker on it,
Oh,
printing and everything. And one time I tried to
Oh.
remove it, and it ruined the
Damn.
disc.
Oh God.
So I still have this jank Alundra, still technically playable, but it depresses me every time. I see it.
good trade. You don't care about that.
Yeah, send that to him. There you go.
You take the good one.
for a small fee.
How bad do you want it?
$100
Prized
shipping.
possession.
No, what I will say though, that the one thing I remember from Alundra in the case was the instruction manual was awesome. That was a cool.
I remember the art was
instruction
cool for
manual.
that.
Oh yeah, and it has like the lenticular, like the glossy, like
Almost
foil.
like a hologram, almost kind of.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, it was cool, man.
So
What do they call that?
So
I forgot what they call that.
I forgot what they had. They do it in comic
Mad
books
Comics
too.
had that.
Yeah,
Gloss.
yeah, yeah.
Not gloss, man.
Ah,
No, it was like a
was
like a
foil,
silvery
hollow
foil
foil
thing
thing,
on the
yeah.
outside, but it was like
yeah,
a
foil.
shiny kind of.
it's like a hologram thing.
Almost.
Almost.
It's like if you collect magic cards, the really
Yeah.
nice shiny
Yes.
ones.
I still have 1,000 Arms for PlayStation the inbox.
Right over there, right?
Yeah.
it's right
Oh,
over
yeah.
there.
With the hologram card that it came with
Another
and
one.
the instructions.
Damn.
Yep.
I have Thousand Arms. I have Tales of
I
Destiny.
have that.
Tales of
too.
All for
Destiny.
the
Tales of
same.
Destiny.
Destiny, yes.
I have Chrono Cross and Tales of Destiny.
Tails
Yep.
games are awesome.
All from the same video store. All with that giant sticker.
Jeez,
Damn.
that's their call.
That's
Like,
like the-
yeah, here.
Blockbuster Video used to
They
do
give you that
Oh,
shit with
yeah.
a smile. Here
With
you
a
go.
sticker.
Here's our
Actually,
logo.
EB
all
used to
over
do that. I don't know about GameStop, but they used to put the thing right on a big yellow
I
tag,
hated that, man.
Right.
Damn.
and you can't rip it off. Otherwise, it'll tear the thing apart.
Damn, man.
It's
Why'd they
terrible.
do that?
That's
Man?
fucked up.
For sale, 1999. No.
Whose idea was it?
You know how many collections have the tag on it still?
Yes.
And it's like $2.99.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
It's worth $800 now, but that $2.99 will always remind you that you got a hell of a deal.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's what.
Yeah, the worst is like a PS2 game. They take the inner sleeve from the outside cover and stick the sticker on
That's
that.
messed up.
Yeah, man.
Garbage.
Right on the freaking instructions.
Some collectors don't care though. I know John Hancock doesn't care.
Well, they just care about having
just
it.
like, yeah.
Because they're not going to sell it.
Right.
Like, if you have a
Right.
collection to make a collection, you're not going to ever sell your collection. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what it looks like.
Well, he's like, yeah, it's a
But
story.
you do like to see how much.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to have the top
Yeah, I
priority.
get that.
Yeah. You want to have the best conditioned one.
Yeah.
I bought it for $2 and it's like $5,000.
I traded my Earthbound for Xbox 360. I was like, whatever. I
Wow.
don't care. But it was worth a lot of money. It was worth like $400.
360 was dope.
Wow.
360 is dope.
But
I
anyway,
think
for a
it's worth it.
system, I gave it away for a system. It's
Yeah,
whatever.
that's fine.
But I still missed
you
that
get
I had the original.
Did you get the red ring right after? I'm sorry.
I did, actually. No, I did. No, I'm dead serious.
You did?
I did.
Damn.
Just get the red ring.
I did. So it kind of sucked after that.
I'm like, I made a good decision. Oh, man.
There was like a couple months after too. I was like, I won't play Tomb Raider.
Oh,
this
shit,
summer.
for real?
If I play Xbox Live Arcade, it doesn't do it. But on the harder games to play, it
Oh, man.
gets hotter.
Guess how? Jeez.
Pat, have you ever had any like trades or anything like you regret? Or anything?
I do. I have one in particular. So when I first moved in the area where I am, like I said, when I was moving, I had to take all of my games. So in order to do that, I had to discard all of the boxes, all of the manuals. So that's one of the nightmares I was mentioning. But one of the games I did sell, and it was the last one I've ever sold, was Vandal Hearts on the PS1.
Vandal Hearts was dope.
That was good.
Wow.
Yeah,
Bell Hearts is good.
yeah.
That's a
I
slept
heard
on
stories
gem.
about that. That it was really, really good.
Yeah.
Strategy role player.
It's not the greatest game in the world, but it's a fun
It's
game
awesome.
though. It's fun.
Awesome, yeah.
I mean, if you kill an enemy and they have like a fountain
Yeah,
of
Blood
blood
is
coming out of them,
amazing. I was just doing the sound
where
effect
it's
yesterday for that. It's amazing.
oh yeah,
That was.
one of my favorites, and I regret selling it.
Nah, I would regret that too.
Do you have any? Do you
I
have
did
any?
have it. What the hell am I talking about? I did sell it. I regret it now. I used to have
talking
that,
about like you have it,
and I don't have
Oh,
it
shit, I
anymore.
sold
So
it.
I sold that.
There was a sequel to that wasn't as good as the first.
There's no sequel. Didn't happen.
Yeah,
Didn't
it
happen.
was.
Wow.
It was decent, but wasn't
as
good.
good.
I know we had way back. We had as one of our main topics, but I wanted to ask: do you have any purchases that you ever made that you regret?
Day one Xbox One.
Well, damn.
Oh, the big one. Yeah.
Well, damn, Patrick, damn.
You know what?
Well, they had newer versions.
I
of
love
it.
the Xbox One. I love the Xbox One. I still have it. Actually, I have an S and an X. I use it almost every day. But the original day one Xbox One, you had the controller that had the day one printed on it and everything.
Yes, that's right.
And that thing died on me.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, like a couple of years ago.
Oh.
And yeah.
Damn.
It's still up in my attic. I plan on trying to repair it at some point, but
I have the Scorpion? Which one is it? I forgot.
Scorpio?
Scorpio edition. I have that. I'm thinking that'd be,
Do
worth
you-
having in your collection and all. And it's worth like the same.
Jason.
Yeah,
It's worth like the same, like $200, whatever, if I
Has it-
sold it.
Has
Yeah, I
it
just
gone up or
have,
down?
I have the base level Xbox One.
I don't want to trade it in for the new one though, because it's the limited
not.
edition one. But if it
I
was a
wouldn't.
regular one, I'd be like, hey, get this out of here. I can play all this on the new one.
Yeah.
So I kind of regret buying the limited edition one because now I don't want to get rid of it.
Maybe I'll give my Xbox to Kev so he can play Gears
There we
That's
go.
right. Yeah.
Hey,
Just
there
give
you
it to
go.
me.
There you go. Look at that.
after I get the Series X.
Patrick, are you a day one purchase for the Series X?
so I typically would be. But after this generation, I'm thinking I'm holding out. Not because I don't want it, but because I usually miss out on the cool limited edition consoles because I'm day one.
Right.
So I'm going to wait a couple months and then maybe get like the Gears 6 or whatever.
Yeah, they do have some gears. The systems for that are dope.
Or if they have a Halo
Nah, not the Halo ones.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna
Does it
say
have to have
something. I
that,
knew
like-
you were gonna say something.
The Gears ones look better though.
He said no.
They
not that.
do. They do.
He said no, not that.
They got like ice in it. And it's
Damn.
like
Oh,
see through.
man.
It's crazy. You gotta admit,
That is insane.
the Gears ones look better than Halo.
Hold on, I gotta look. I gotta.
Gears 64 or 64 360
That one too.
was with the red and it
Oh,
had
yeah,
Gears
those-
3 symbols all over
Always
it.
looks better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to say that the Halo ones look bad. It's
But
just
the
that the Gears
skull.
ones look better.
The
Yeah.
skull looks cool. I like the logo.
Yeah, skull's cool.
Well, we are in the season of Halloween, right?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
So-
one dressed up.
I know.
I dressed up like I got a gaming shirt on.
Ah, that's
Well,
right.
no, I don't have anything.
I
on.
did.
Damn,
I just
We're
missing
dressed-
the red
We're
scrap.
dressed up as YouTube gamers.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that's what we are right now.
We're dressed up as podcasters right now.
Yeah.
I've got
We
a
have the
bottle of
mics.
tequila on my chest.
We have the lights, the mics, all this posters.
Yeah.
So,
He said posters.
so in the chat and also Patrick, what's some of the scariest games that you played? Let's get into that a little bit. What's the all-time scariest game that you played through,
Screamed out
or
loud.
couldn't play through because it was so scary?
Oh man, I mean, scariest game. If I'm going to pick that, it would probably be between the original Outlast
Okay.
Oh, okay.
and the Evil Within.
Evil Within is terrifying as fuck.
The original
Yeah,
one?
the original one is
Original.
terrifying as fuck, man.
It
More in
is.
the second?
It is.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I just didn't.
Oh, the second
'cause your
one
controls.
is a joke compared to the
I just didn't like the
original,
controls.
I,
in the
I,
first one, man.
part 2 to me is definitely a way better game.
Yeah.
But part 1 is just absurdly terrifying off the bat.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
disturbing.
yeah, it's so disturbing right off the bat.
Plus,
Yeah,
you can't
but,
really control where
And
you
your
go.
controls are fucked.
The
Your
controls
controls
are
are
bad.
fucked up, so it makes it more terrifying.
Janky. No
Yeah.
controls.
Yeah.
And Outlast, that's
mean,
a game I couldn't play through.
I played through it.
I played it for like 10 minutes or 20 minutes, and I opened the first door that popped. That
You
thing
got
popped out, and I was like, "Done."
When you have to hide in the
Done.
locker, man. That's
You have to
that's
be in the
freaky,
dark,
man.
hiding.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't play games like that
Yeah.
because it's always
No.
it's just too much terrified. Like they're just looking for you, and you can't see. I'm like, what?
A lot of
kind
jump
game
scares.
is? Where's the platforming?
A lot of jump scares.
Where's the platform?
Exactly.
Fuck outta here.
How can I fight this
Especially-
guy?
There's a
I
ton
don't. I
of-
can't fight him.
ton of jump scares in that, man.
Wow.
And the
Now,
fact that you
Outlast is
have the only way you
fucking
can see
scary.
is through a camera, video camera.
Yep.
And then you have to collect
That's right.
batteries.
Your
to
batteries.
I'm not
Yeah.
playing. I'm not playing
No.
games like that.
No.
I need to protect myself.
because it has night vision. So you're playing the whole game through night vision.
If I can't protect myself, I'm not playing the game.
it's a
Action
cool
horror,
concept.
not
Yeah.
survival horror.
It is a really cool concept, and you almost
Yeah.
confuse the frustration of not being
Yes.
able to fight
Yep.
back
Yeah.
with fear.
Yeah.
Well,
So it's
that's
like
the
a hide
reason
and
why I
seek,
don't
basically.
like. Reason I don't like Silent Hill is
Yeah.
because they don't give you good enough weapons in
Right.
that game.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And I'm like,
Silent
it's
Hill,
broken.
yeah, frustrating.
I
Was it
try
like
to play it, and
they
it's
give you a
broken.
crowbar or some shit,
You get a
or
crowbar, you get like
flashlight?
a gun with
little-
3 bullets or some shit?
and little babies biting your
Yeah.
legs. Like I can't. I never got
I'm
into it. I
good.
know that it's scary. I know that the music is scary in the game,
Yeah.
and that is the most terrifying part of Silent Hill is the atmosphere when you go to hell and the music. But the gameplay takes me out of that game, so I couldn't get through it.
Mhm.
Obviously, you got
Yeah.
Resident Evils. I mean,
Right.
they have their terrifying moments, and they do make your heart race when Mr. X is chasing you and stuff like that, or liquor's popping out of places. So that gets a definite horror nod.
Yeah, I remember
Mm.
when the original Resident Evil 2 came out, and somebody was playing out. This was in broad daylight too.
Yes.
Somebody was playing it,
There's a bunch of us that were
and
in
we
the
were just
basement. Right?
watching.
There was
We were
like
just
7 of
watching,
us.
and you escaped Mr. X.
Yes.
You ran upstairs. You thought
Oh,
you were
yeah.
safe.
Yeah.
So you're running by. All of a sudden, you see this big ass hand on the railing. Everybody jumped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody. And I'm like,
Because you didn't know what he could do yet.
no,
Yeah.
no. And we're just like, oh shit.
Yeah, there was a few moments like that in the original. I think probably in the same playthrough. I don't remember who was playing. I don't know if it was me or somebody
been
else.
me.
I don't
Talking about
remember.
2 still, right?
Yeah, 2 for the original PlayStation.
I got 2 day 1, and I remember bringing it over.
Yeah.
I have a memory of bringing it here.
Yeah,
And,
I don't remember who was playing, but it was like a bunch of us in the basement, and it was that room with the mirror and the liquor.
Oh yes, with the
And-
plant, they put
and-
the
Oh,
herb
yeah.
in the
You put the
thing.
healing.
Yeah,
spell.
and it's like, oh,
Oh, the healing.
I
spray.
almost feel like I was playing it because I'm like, oh no, it's not in here. Nothing's gonna happen because I was in this room before. but I didn't touch the first
aid
aid
spray,
spray.
Yep.
So I'm like, let me go get this real quick. And as soon as I grabbed that shit, the bastard jumps through the mirror. Everyone said, "Get the fuck out of here!" It paused, and everyone's on the floor like, "Yo, you have got to be kidding me right now."
That's
I
one of
think I
those-
left after the Mr. X incident.
Yeah,
I'm like, nah,
like-
man, I can't do this.
That's one of those gaming
can't do
moments
this.
that was like
That
whoa.
was, I will never forget that.
Nah, but the first one.
First one was the
Um,
dogs.
Yeah, the hallway.
Oh yeah,
When you
Stepping
walk in?
through that window. Hmm.
Yeah, it's
So I'm curious what you guys think of the remakes of the Resident Evil games.
Love them.
I didn't get a chance to mess with part 3. I've been dying to play with part 3. Part 2, I thought it was a masterpiece.
Oh,
I thought it was
awesome.
incredible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I loved it, and it made me uncomfortable, so uncomfortable because of the sounds. They did a messed up thing with the sounds this time because like they'll be down the hall around the corner, but they sound like they're right behind you, and I just constantly just keep looking behind me. I'm like,
Well, imagine having the 3D headphones.
I
where you
won't
can hear
won't
them.
imagine it because I don't want to imagine it.
I had
I
them.
don't want to go through that.
I had them on.
The liquors, I hate them so much. The way they
yeah.
move, the sounds, I'm so uneasy.
Yeah.
I could play it
They're
now
terrifying.
and I'm uncomfortable
That's-
every single time I play it.
the description just sent a chill up my spine.
Like it's
That's why I don't play those games.
I couldn't get through the remake of part 1 because of the Crimsons.
Oh,
They come back.
Oh,
to
those are
life.
awesome.
oh, I love the Crimsons. I love
That
the
was a
Crimsons.
great addition, but they're
I was
Oh,
done.
there-
I was done after they
I
chased me.
revisited Resident Evil Remake like a year ago.
Hard game.
Yo, I got stuck. I'm like, I can't beat. Where the fuck do I go? I'm out of ammo already. Like, I beat this before though. Like, what is going on?
different time, man. Different time.
It really is. It's amazing how that happens. Like, you play a game when you play it, and then you could beat the shit out of it. Then it's like, oh, let me revisit this, and then it's just like, why am I so uneasy right now? I was
your-
able to breeze through this.
Your
fucking
childlike brain can like do the puzzles better.
now your old ass brain can't. Your old ass brain has a concept of mortality. You're like, no, I don't like this shit.
Alzheimer's true, man.
He's like, there's a big yellow button. Hit the button.
Though I will say, probably one of the most terrifying moments is Resident Evil 1, PlayStation, the introduction of the hunters.
when your head pops off?
Those motherfuckers are so terrifying. So terrifying. Their whole cinema, their introduction, they pop up in the room. You're like, what the fuck is that? Swap. Your head is off.
That was like when I got up to him that first time. I think there was one hallway that I got to right when they first appeared, and my head cleaned right off.
At the top upstairs. That hallway, the upstairs that goes around in a loop, and I think I was there. He popped out.
My head came clean off.
Yeah, just off. And I'm like, "Did you save?" You're like, "Nope, I don't remember last time I saved."
It was one hit.
That
It was
Most
one
terrifying
clean
part.
hit.
right
Head
off.
off. And I was like, that's in the game? Your head can just come off in this game?
Yeah.
Guess so.
Resident Evil 1 was very unforgiving.
Two of the scariest games I played. One of them is definitely PT. That
PT gets
Oh,
it.
yeah.
that
That's a
was
definite.
holy crap. That was scary, man.
I was engrossed in that so hard.
Yeah,
And
man.
at first I was like, this is free.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. What is this?
They're like, "Damn right, it's free."
And it was a damn. Listen, that was like a whole game. It took me
Yo.
3 hours to get through that
It
because there was
t-
no real way to
Oh,
do
yeah.
it.
It took me by surprise because I remember seeing it in the
Playable
PlayStation
trailer.
4. Yeah,
Playable
and I see
teaser.
the freaking forest or whatever, and it said PT on it. I'm like, what the heck is this?
Mm-hmm.
And then you play it, and then you're like, oh my god, this game is freaking scary.
Anything
Insane.
that's a first-person
insane,
perspective that's terrifying, I'm not playing it.
Oh my god, but it was awesome though. It was like
No, that was
I
the one time I was like, okay,
That
this is
was-
one room.
It's fun to watch though.
It
It's fun to
is
watch
awesome.
people lose their shit though.
because
That's
it's
funny.
like things are changing.
I should
and-
play that.
Still got it?
I do still have it.
I recently played it probably about a few months
Oh, yeah?
ago, and just hearing that baby
Oh,
cry that entire time. And my wife is sitting next to me. Is like, you need to turn this game off.
It's like enough's enough.
Yeah, yeah.
We're
It's
done
a
with this.
demented type of
We're
game.
done with this.
No, that's-
Actually, I don't want to play it again. I want to see either you
Yes,
Nah,
Chalk.
I'm good.
I wanna
Chalk's
see
got to play
Chalk
that.
or Kev play it.
Oh no, Chalk's got to play that, man.
I need to see someone else play it.
Nah,
'Cause
that's-
I won't get scared if I play it again because I know
You
what
kind
happens.
of know what to
Yeah.
expect.
I
I
mean,
wanna
you will.
see.
I played it.
Can you
twice.
play a VR or
That's
no?
terrifying.
Can you play a VR or no?
There is a VR version on the computer, but I don't have it for the
I was about to say you gotta get Kev.
The jump
You gotta get
scares-
Kev with that.
Is it me? Because I played it
They
too.
made it in Dream, too.
I played it in 2 different occasions, and I don't know if it's true, but are this jump scares like
They're different.
they're different, right?
Yeah, they're different.
Each time you play, it's different.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
okay. So
There's
is
certain ones, but it
randomized.
doesn't always happen all the time.
Oh, it's
Okay.
messed
Oh,
up.
so it's randomized.
Like you can look out the window or look up and see like ghosts
Yeah.
sometimes. It's
Because
crazy.
the first time I played through, I was like, "Oh shit!" and I got scared. And then the second time I went around, I could have sworn I got like I was like, "Oh, the thing's gonna jump out the corner." Nothing happened. I'm like, "Oh," and then I turn around and the freaking thing was right in front of me. I was like, "Oh shit!"
I was in
But,
chat.
I got caught by jump scares in Gears 5, so there's no
Wow.
there's no way I'm gonna make it to an actual horror game.
Oh, we
That
need to
means
get that
you have to
going.
get
We
it.
gotta get that going.
It's a
then.
demo. It's a playable teaser, child. It's not even a real game.
That's a
It's
negative.
just 2 hallways.
For Halloween.
That's a
For
negative.
Halloween.
That is a
Listen.
Not even rated. It's
Yeah,
not even a
right.
real
Yeah,
game.
it's not even a game.
See how many people view it. Just try it.
Dude,
Hey, everybody in the chat, you want Chalk to play PT
Yeah,
on the
no, you
channel,
don't.
man?
For Halloween.
No, you don't.
For Halloween, man.
It's
Let
a
us
fighting
know.
game.
If y'all love me,
You
y'all
be
gonna say
fighting to
no.
live.
you see Chalk chicken out.
I like to see that.
You can play that Friday. Wait, that's
Yeah.
Halloween, right?
Nah, that's not a fighting game.
Saturday.
Fright Fridays.
Yeah.
No, it's Fright Fridays.
It's a Halloween
Friday.
edition.
Oh yeah.
Halloween edition,
Ew.
Fright Fridays.
Fright or
Yeah,
Friday.
man.
It's good.
Mortal Kombat's pretty much a hard game now.
That's true.
Yeah, I'll take that.
And what's the other one? You said what, Dead
Yeah,
Space?
actually, there's 2 more because I just remembered one.
Surprised you didn't say Dead Space.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Oh,
Yeah, Dead
That's
Space
scary, yeah.
definitely. That series is awesome. The first and second one was the first one especially was extremely scary, and I like the way they tied in like the story with the same ship
It's
where
visceral.
you had backtracking.
Visceral.
Yeah,
yeah.
Chopped you up.
yeah. I mean, it was a lot of backtracking, but they did a really good job of continuing to change it up in a way that it didn't feel like repetitive, and like the scares were different and oh man,
Did you ever play the demo?
creepy.
Like I beat the
necromorphs.
first one, but I played the demo
I
first.
played a demo. That's why I didn't play it.
And
Oh,
you
I
know
never
what?
played
They
it.
I was
make
done.
you. They make you die at the end.
Yeah, they do.
I never played the
That's,
demo.
that's why I didn't do it.
You get chopped all up at the end.
It was
you
like
have to.
Wow.
I was intrigued by it because of the Resident Evil shit,
Yeah.
but I was kind of deterred from it because of the enemies. They look too fucking creepy for me. I don't like the way they move, and I'm like, all right, whatever. But if they give me weapons, and then I was like, let me fuck with the demo.
Yeah.
I go through the demo, and then at the end, you open this door, this motherfucker pops out and just rips you in half or whatever. I said, no, I'm not playing this.
And that's how they make the
Yep,
demo.
and you can. There's nothing you can do.
Oh, no.
You get ripped in
I
half at
guess
the end.
that was a bad demo. Then,
And
man.
That was a great demo.
But like,
bad
no,
demo.
but for me, because even though this game is not a horror game, Psyops, remember Psyops? It's not a horror game, but there was something about the last stage's enemies that made me uncomfortable.
Really?
They were like these weird, creepy looking alien things that crept at you fast. And I'm like, I don't, and
you
they
can
were,
only see them in certain
yeah,
things.
they were invisible. So I had to
right.
equip something to see them. And I'm like, all right, let me, oh shit, they're right there. I'm like, no, fuck this. I don't like the way they look. And I don't want to deal with any game that has enemies that look like this. And that was it. That's why I never played Dead Space. I'm like,
Dude,
no.
you have to play it, dude. You got me to play whatchamacallit?
What?
Evil Within
And
2.
you still haven't finished it, so don't even talk to me right now.
But what the hell, man?
Don't even talk to me right now. You
You're
didn't
not
finish
even
the
gonna play
game.
freaking
You
one of them?
You know what? You finish the game. I'll play one of the Dead
All right,
Space.
fine.
How about that?
All right.
How about
What about Left
I
4
plan on
Dead
finishing
and
it
Left 4
soon.
Dead 2?
Oh, those are
Oh,
fun.
good.
They're
Those
super
are
fun.
good. Those are good.
They
I
have
was
like
gonna say-
kind of scary moments. But
Well, the
like,
witch. The witch
Yeah.
is pretty
Oh, I hate
scary.
that
Oh,
that
yeah.
fucking thing.
Hell yeah.
Cry- What you like crying,
When
right?
you hear
Yeah.
you hear the music of the tank coming.
Oh,
the
yes.
tank. I hate that.
That game was fun.
I'm surprised they haven't done another sequel to that
and
game.
remember,
They
with,
just
like,
updated.
you would clear a state, like you would clear the area, but then
Then
all
you
of a
get
sudden
rushed.
there would just be a rush.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
And then you
Oh,
leave
yeah.
Al with a tongue on his neck, getting pulled back from the
Oh, you
ship.
left him behind?
I was like, bye bye.
What the hell?
Because there was too much behind you, man. I had to go.
I'm like, man.
Wow, there's too much behind
Nice,
you.
nice partner.
If there's a zombie apocalypse, watch out for this dude.
I
man.
have no
Watch
weapon.
out. Watch out. Jay's gonna be like, I can't do nothing about
Yeah.
this.
You gotta
Like,
give me
hey,
a
what's-
weapon. You gotta give me a weapon.
What's
I can't run
going
in there.
on?
You watch out, man.
Oh, man.
I was like, oh, I add 2 to the party.
I was gonna say
Wow.
real quick with Dead Space, though, the thing that makes the game awesome is the weapons that you get in the game, and you can upgrade the weapons, and it makes you. It's not like the other survival horror games where you're like like really underpowered and stuff like that, and it makes you feel like powerful. And then
Like
you
you're
have-
like, I'm gonna take these motherfuckers
Yes.
out.
But if you shoot them
and it's-
wrong, and shoot a leg
Well,
off,
you gotta
they'll
get,
still
like,
come
certain
after
parts,
you.
yeah.
The level design and the way the enemies come out at you, they do it in a way that you learn how to play, and it teaches you. You get better.
You got to know their
basically,
weaknesses though.
Oh, but
they're all different.
and you learn throughout the game, and they
And if they catch you though, you get sliced up like butter,
yeah.
and your head is
Part,
off.
part two was definitely more action based than the first one, but it still had its moments where it was like, oh my god, it was scary, man. Like there was one.
Yeah.
Wow. You
Resident
just
Evil
got to play the
6.
game. Just got to play it.
So good,
was
so
very- it
good.
was very
The first one,
action-oriented.
like you said, probably a fantastic representation of a sci-fi survival
Yes.
horror, and then Dead Space 2, which is actually my favorite,
Yes, me too.
is more actiony, and I think in the best ways. Not
Yes.
like where in Resident Evil and in like 5 and 6, where the action took over the
Yeah,
horror
yes. Yep.
parts of it.
Balance.
This was like integrated. This was
Yep.
action horror,
Yes.
and the one memory I have of playing Dead Space 2 is trying to complete it on the hardest difficulty, just for the achievement. And I think it was you had to get through it with 2 or 3 saves at the most.
Ah.
Well, I could see that though. I
Yeah.
can see
No
that.
way.
Yeah, it was intense. That's why it's my favorite,
Yeah.
because one of my fondest memories is getting through that on the hardest difficulty due to its intensity, and
That's
great
how
game.
you know. That's how you know you like a game, man.
Yeah.
When you're willing to go through that, that means it's a good game.
Yeah.
That's why you guys got to play these games on hard. You know, you got you
No,
got.
no, you trying to eliminate the fun out of our streams. I don't know why.
Let's put this on higher difficulty.
Well, it's already hard, and you want
Right.
to make it like worse.
We're veterans, man. We can take it.
Yeah.
We can take it.
Pause.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Resident Evil 6?
Yeah, I was talking about Resident Evil 6. I forgot whose campaign it was. It might have been in 2 of the 3. But there was this weird enemy that looked like black ink.
Yep.
Oh,
The Rascal
Yes.
Pange.
Creepy as hell.
Because of the music.
Because of the music and the way,
And it
the way it
animates.
moved. And if you shot it with
yeah.
a certain weapon, I think it split up and multiplied.
Talking about part 6, you said?
Part 6?
Part 6.
I'm thinking of like, what the fuck was it? Was it Zero? Or
You're
was
talking
it
about Zero.
remember that one enemy? Actually, probably wasn't Zero. Maybe it was a remake. Kev, you remember the dude that had his own theme music? He'd be like shaking like
That
this
was
and
Zero.
shit.
Doing the
That was Zero. Yeah, he was doing like, and every time I would see that bastard in the room, I would leave. I'm like, I don't want anything to do with this.
Has
And then
only-
you walk back in like, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot him here, and you hear the music, and it just makes your skin crawl, and you whatever plan you had is just doesn't work. And he just moves to you like just skipping. I don't like that shit.
That was 0.
And 4 had one where he was covered in spikes,
Yeah.
and you have
He
to
was like a gimp, right? Like a gimp.
yeah, like a gimp. He was in a first he's in a treasure chest in a bag,
Nothing
Yeah.
scarier than that.
Yeah.
and then he pops out of that shit. And if you don't read this one thing in like a lab on how to kill him, there's a certain spot you shoot. I didn't read that shit at all. So this dude's like coming after me on the floor, and I'm like, how do you kill him? And he just lunges at you.
Yeah.
And the way like they do the sounds when he's like right about to bite you, I said, fuck this. I never killed one. Still to this day. I didn't know how to do it. I shot him a few times. I'm like, I don't know how to fucking kill him. And he just scares the shit out of me every time. He's on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to hurt you.
And I'm like, no.
Oh yeah, you'll definitely like the Evil Within then.
Oh no, I
no,
love.
he's played it.
Yeah, Evil
no, he's
Within.
played 'em.
Evil Within
It's
is my
me.
series. I love Evil Within.
it's me. I played about halfway through the first one. I lost interest because of the controls, and
yeah.
I'm at how far did I get?
Hold on, I'm
think
gonna
I'm
take
on, like,
this
the sixth-
opportunity to kill this mosquito right here.
I think I'm up
Mr.
to
Mosquito?
I'm up to like the 6th chapter in Evil Within 2, and of course
Okay.
we run a freaking video game channel, so it's like I do a lot of the
Yeah.
behind the scenes stuff for the
I hear
channel, so
you.
it's like finding time to get that. But I'm definitely it's on my. I want to finish it before this month.
The thing with Evil Within series, part 2 to me is like one of the best horror games I've played because I love the voice acting, I love the story, I love the mechanics, I love the build up, and it's just when I finished the game, it was just such a complete, awesome horror game to me. Part 1 is just it has its flaws. The voice acting is pretty crappy.
It's more psychological.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the images and the scenarios they put you in
Oh, yeah.
is terrifying.
That chainsaw dude
Throughout-
had me running.
Throughout the
Go through the
entire
chain?
game,
Yeah.
I was never comfortable in part 1, and I'm like, dude, this game is fucked up.
Yeah, because
Because it's the Resident Evil creator who did that.
Yeah, it's
2 is
really
like, has a really good way of pacing it, where it's like they put you in intense situations, but then you have that safe room where you can go in.
There's
and then
always
you're like,
they make
ah.
you feel they could
And
give you a
Resident
comfort
Evil-
spot.
And Resident Evil, the save room is the same thing, where
Yep.
it's like you hear that music, you're like, okay, I can relax.
That's true.
And it's good pacing when you play. But the first one was like
Part 1 is like
part one,
I did a walkthrough.
nonstop,
I
yeah.
did a walkthrough of part 1 on the channel
Yeah.
way back when we started.
yeah.
If you watch one of my last ones, I had 1 bullet left.
Yep.
It's
And I
exhausting.
killed the bastard with 1 bullet left. I'm like, yo, I was done with this game if I didn't do it. If I didn't kill him, I have nothing left.
The game probably said, he's only got one bullet.
I almost feel like it was like,
They program it.
what
that
else
way.
is he gonna do?
Yep.
Just give me the win, man. I'm suffering. Please, just give me the win.
Dude, what if they program it like that? Like,
I think they did. I honestly
no
think
matter
they
how
did.
many bullets you have, they're gonna wait till your last one so you die.
But the imagery that Evil Within 1 and 2 have, the mental fuckery that that series has is extraordinary. To
So
me.
they got like a witch in that too, right?
yeah.
It's like the
Which is
Like
get
Harry-
stitches.
There's in
Yes.
part 2. There's
part
some
2.
there's a
and they be following
Part
you.
2.
yeah.
That boss is crazy.
She's the worst.
That was a crazy
She
boss.
sucks.
She follows you through a town.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could be in a room and the floor would be like all like
Yeah, everything's
smoky
shaky.
and you're right over there, Kev.
Sorry,
struggling with that
Yeah,
microphone.
dude.
I'm like, what is that? Is that
Look.
me? No, but
Yeah.
no, like you walk into a room just collecting some shit and like the floor would get all smoky. Oh no, she's here! Fuck! And you hear some humming. I'm like, oh no! Like the way they do that, they really mess with you in that series. Like
hide.
I've never experienced.
I just hide.
That's the best thing.
Like,
Just go. Can you just go away?
Go away. Please go away.
And that just shows, like, if something like that happened in like real life, that's exactly how I'd be. Just please, just go away. Just,
away.
just
You
go
pull
away.
the covers over your head.
Yeah.
Just go away. Just go
Like
away.
an ostrich, put your head in the freaking.
Just go away.
You're like, why is it so warm? Oh, you're getting
Uh,
eaten.
Oh, real quick, I wanted to ask Pat. Did you said your favorite Dead Space was 2, which is my favorite.
Yeah.
And did you play 3?
I
And
did.
What'd you think of it?
I thought it was a decent game.
It wasn't that.
No.
It wasn't.
Not on the
Yeah,
level of 1 and 2.
I don't. You know what's crazy is I don't think
That
it was
sucks.
Dead Space to me. It didn't feel like Dead Space. I
No.
mean,
No.
most of the game was outdoors. You know, and
Yeah.
it was.
And the whole upgrade
Yeah.
thing, and I mean the co-op was cool.
But for a horror
Uh-uh.
game like that,
But-
I don't know if it was
Yeah.
needed. And yeah.
And then they tease you with the weird
Yes.
planet eating
Yeah.
planet or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. The
But-
ending was cool. But
So
Yeah.
on your shelf, it felt like Dead Space.
okay.
As you were saying,
So-
go ahead. Go
Boy.
ahead.
There's a game available on PlayStation Plus Collections now, which is pretty much free for everyone who has PlayStation Plus.
Mhm.
It is Until Dawn. So this is more like
Oh,
a
yeah.
Hollywood type,
Yeah.
like horror flick. It's like a teen flick.
Slasher.
It was like a slasher basically, but it surprised the hell out of me by how good it actually was.
Yeah.
Because
Oh yeah.
you like playing it, you don't expect it. Like, okay, Until Dawn, this is like whatever. This is some cheesy, like obscure type game. You know,
Obscure.
obscure was good,
Yeah,
but it was
obscure was
cheesy too.
It was mad cheesy.
But you think this would be on the same level, like not polished and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when you play it and you first play that first scene,
I was very polished.
it's super polished.
Yeah, yeah.
And the way they introduce you into the story is like,
It's like a movie.
oh, I'm in for some shit.
Yeah. No, it's definitely a movie.
It's fun to watch.
It's
definitely
definitely
fun to watch. I love
The
watching.
fact that, I mean, it's not so much of a game that you play rather than watch, but they
Right.
do it so well that it feels like you're in control all the time.
Well, the choices you make, and
And it's very choice driven.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
the fact that when you do something wrong, if you fail at something and they get killed, they're done. Your game is
That's a wrap.
saved.
That's a wrap.
Your game is saved. You
right.
cannot go back.
Yep.
So you have to start it all over again.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to save these people, you can beat it with them dead.
Right.
But if you want to save them, if they died, you cannot go back and save. Not even if you reset after it happened. Like right when it happens, it's already saved. you messed up.
So, so as soon as they die, it's an autosave.
Oh, the second
yeah.
the dead knot's over.
As
Save.
soon as
In
their
the
head
story.
is off their shoulders,
Yep.
that game is saved.
Or
No, that's a great game. One of the first games I played on the PS4 actually.
It's definitely exclusive
Yeah.
worth playing on it. if
I
you
like
did.
watching people
Oh,
play.
yeah.
It's
it's
so
it's
good.
fun to watch.
That's
man.
gonna be something that I should play because that's not like terrifying.
No.
It's more entertaining, terrifying.
Okay.
It's like a
Especially if
telltale.
somebody-
That I could deal with.
Wasn't there someone who was at our house that was watching? It's like, nah, I ain't good with this. I'm good with this. Was Tina over? Like,
I don't know.
I feel like someone was watching. They're like, nah, I ain't about that life.
It gets crazy.
You're
though.
like, oh no, we were trying to get someone to play it, and they were like, nah, I'm all right, I'm fine.
It does get
You
so
sure
crazy.
you sure it wasn't chalk?
Yeah, probably.
Might have been.
Might have been trouble.
But it gets you in like an easy way, and then you're like, okay, this is a great story. But yeah, I definitely recommend playing something like that.
It's fucked
for Halloween.
up.
Yeah, you guys gotta play it. You guys gotta play it.
It's very fucked
Free.
It's free. That's a big deal.
It's
That's a
exclusive.
huge
Free.
selling point.
It's the reason I had the PlayStation
If
4.
it's free, it's for me.
You know what? We'll just have Chalk do it on the channel. You know, everybody wants to see it, so we'll just have Chalk.
Introduce him with that, and
Yeah,
you
it's
can do
a
some PT. That's fine.
Yeah.
No.
But
Throw in PT in the
my the one that I couldn't finish because it was so scary. My most terrifying game that I played was Fatal Frame Part 1. And it's another game where you deal with a camera and you can only see the ghost through the camera, and they don't give you a weapon. You have to take a picture of them. As the closer they get,
A selfie.
the harder they get hurt. So you have to like wait until they're in your face, and that's like the worst mechanic ever. If
That's
you're terrified of ghosts.
I just had a memory of that.
It's so much. Like, listen, your brother,
Chris.
I was just gonna say your brother.
he came down the stairs and was like, what are y'all playing over there? And it was just at the part in the beginning on the first stage where you go up the stairs and there's a ghost that pops up and
bitching out.
starts creeping up on you.
Bitching out
And
all
he
the
said,
time.
oh, no.
He's like, no,
I'm getting out of here.
He said, no, this ain't scary. I'm like, why are you leaving?
He's like, that ain't scary.
No, it's scary. No. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
He walked right back up the steps.
He left mad fast.
he would not come back to.
He was like, I don't fuck with that. I was like,
I'll
yeah,
never forget that, man. He was talking so much shit.
not scary. It's not scary at all.
This is
And
a
then the
baby
ghost came out.
game.
He's like,
If
nah.
there's anybody that gets scared, it's Chris. Chris gets
But he'll
terrified.
get scared on the
He
low.
doesn't like that shit.
He'll get scared on the low.
Oh, man.
But I can't deal with that game because there's like when stuff like creeps
too
from the
much.
side and looks at you, like
Nah,
puts their
man.
hand around the side and just creep like
There's
it has
no
that,
way to
that
attack, man.
atmosphere.
That the thing you can't defend yourself.
No.
That's what the
There's
thing
no
is.
attack.
It's just a camera.
But the story was all fucked up.
Yeah.
Haunted shit fucks with me.
I don't like that, man.
Yeah, there's something about Japanese horror that's
Yeah,
just,
and that was like
Twisted.
before the
you know,
Ring.
like the Ring and the Grudge and
Yeah.
things like
That
that.
was like before it became normal with the Ring and the Grudge. Like this was new to us still.
Yeah.
And I was like,
It's like, what's wrong with y'all? Why do you make things like this?
Yo, I remember the first time I saw The Ring, I almost burnt every VHS in my house.
The Ring was uncomfortable.
I was
Ring
like, nope. I
uncomfortable.
went home. I was like, nope. Every VHS gotta go.
DVD.
remember this. Remember there was that room that I was stuck in. It was a little later in the game. I was stuck in this room. I was like, where do I go? I'm just looking at reading stuff. Like, I'm locked in here. I can't get out of here. It's like a circular room. And I'm like, no way out. I don't know what to do here. And then I just said, I looked up and
Oh, the
and the
fucking ghost is like this.
fell from the ceiling
Oh, shit.
onto me in slow motion. I'm like, I can't play this. Shit was looking at me the whole time from up there. I was like, I can't play this. And then
That
it
shit's
said,
hilarious.
it said what, day 2? Or day 2. I was like, oh, day 2? You mean there's 7 days in this?
Kiss my
I'm done
ass.
with this game.
Kiss my ass. Done.
But I'm gonna attempt to play it tomorrow on Throwback Thursday for Halloween.
Dude, if you give me guns, I'll be all right. I'll figure it out. I need to protect myself.
You'll be in for some
If you give me a camera, kiss my ass. Yeah.
some terrifying fun.
Wow.
Oh, if you're screaming and shit, that's awesome.
Oh, I will.
I hope so.
Outlast, man. That game is.
We have
a stress.
We have who is it? Our boy Jammer, who was a guest on the show.
Yes.
Shout out to Jammer. We haven't had him on in a
Check
minute.
out his channel, man. It's
but
good.
yeah, it's a good channel. We love him playing horror games because there's no reaction like his reactions. Like I'm obsessed with his reactions to what was it, Resident Evil
3 or 2?
Well, when he
It's
turned
two-
it when he
Resident
turned
Evil
into
2.
Resident Evil 2,
remake.
Resident Evil 3 is when he turned into the turkey.
Yes.
Like he makes some noises that are just like so crazy. It's like, what is that sound, dude? Like,
And he would get up and leave the room.
yeah, he'll run. He'll put his headphones down and run to his door.
What was it? Didn't somebody like donate?
Yeah, they donated. They gave him $100 to play Resident Evil 3 remake. Yeah. I'm about to give him $100 to play Evil Within 1.
Oh,
Listen, that dude is missing out on $1 million.
Yeah, for real.
Just do that
Yeah.
for your channel and you'll be in there.
No,
That
he,
would be-
He gets so terrified. I love it.
No, but he hates it.
love it.
You could
That's
see it in his face.
Because it's
He
hard,
hates-
man. You can't take it.
yeah, it's like, your heart's just like.
If your heart
hates
can't take it, it's too much.
It's like y'all love this, you sick bastards. God damn it, I'm about to die. On this
Oh,
stream.
there's a throwback game, an older one. That's pretty funny. It's funny, but
Clock Tower.
yes.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna bring that
Because
up.
it's like cheesy.
I knew you were gonna bring
I
it up.
love watching.
It's
Clock
not
Tower.
scary at
But
all.
the fact,
man.
no, listen,
Clock
listen.
tower.
The thing that makes it scary is the hiding, and he can sometimes find you and sometimes can't. So you're like, oh shit, he's in here.
Does he see me?
I don't know if he's gonna. Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna do it. And that
Oh,
mechanic is what's scary. And that was the first time I seen that mechanic
and
in a
seek.
game. Yeah, but you know, it's a mouse pointing game.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's old now, but you know, it lives on. And like, what's the new game that just came out that was broken as hell?
Oh.
Porcelain.
Remothered or
Remothered,
something.
yeah.
Remothered.
So
Remothered.
that has like that has an essence of it. Like it was
Yeah.
made as a updated
Homage.
version of it, but then they couldn't do it obviously because they can't use Clock Tower.
Right.
So they changed it into its own game. So it lives on in there. Also, another highly successful game that's actually on sale right now on the Switch. It's Alien Isolation,
Oh,
and that deals with the whole I'm hiding. Can he find me? I hope he doesn't see me.
Fuck
And
that, no.
that's like that does it the best.
It's the Outlast.
And I can't play that. I won't. I refuse to play that.
Well, the sound
Yeah,
effects are
I can't play that.
crazy. I
can't.
have it, and I can't.
Is that
I'm
a
gonna
VR
return
too? I don't know if they
Anybody
have it.
want it?
Maybe.
I think that might be in VR too.
Maybe.
And it's
I
where
think it is.
people die from that in real life. Can't do it.
Yeah, you got to see a cardiologist. Before
Actually,
you
your first horror game was actually Maniac Mansion.
Oh yeah,
That's your first horror.
that's pretty much a horror game.
Or Nurse Edna and the
Well, they can kill you.
Yeah.
So yeah.
that music with the lights off. That's
That's
terrifying.
classic.
You can put a
The
hamster in
music's
the
classic.
microwave.
Yeah, there's some terrifying shit. In there.
They took it out. The later ones.
Why?
Because you don't. You're supposed to put a hamster in the microwave.
Why? It's an 8-bit. Who cares? It looks like just a bunch of pixels frying.
Dude, you know what game? It wasn't a horror game at all. But I just have a memory of it as a kid. I think I played it when I was like 5 or 4 or 5.
Pac-Man?
E.T. for the Atari 2600.
Well, that's
That's
scary.
a hard game.
That scared some people.
That scared the
That
shit
did
out of me as a
scare some
kid. I don't know
people.
why.
I have no idea why, but it did scare some
screen.
people.
The title screen
Maybe.
fucking scared me, and the
Maybe.
music. I was like,
Yeah.
Well, it's
brother would
ugly.
play it and be
The
like,
polygon,
ah.
the pixels.
the polygons.
Those are polygons. The pixels were terrifying.
The bad graphics scared me so much. I didn't want to play it.
It's like the bad graphics of Superman 3. The movie.
Oh,
Scared the hell out of people. Those are bad pixels. In a movie. That's how bad that was.
Damn.
oof.
Oh man, what was the latest scary game you played?
The latest one I played was Outlast.
That was the
2.
last
Oh,
one.
Outlast 2.
I watched that on
Yeah.
YouTube. I did not play it. I
didn't
watched
see
it.
it.
It was like a movie.
Is
It was
it out
fun to
to-
watch. It's
Yeah.
just it's a messed up story. That story
Not a
is-
mental
really is.
hospital anymore.
No, you're in like the jungle.
No, it's
Like, where are
some
you? Like, I forgot.
extremist Christian
Oh,
cult
Jesus.
that
yes.
thinks that your girlfriend's baby is the Antichrist.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
terrifying.
It's a messed up story.
That's
like.
quite
What
the
if they mix
story.
in religion to that shit? It's terrifying to me.
Oh yeah.
is.
Yeah.
The girlfriend's baby, so it's not your baby. It's not the lead character.
You're not bearing.
All right.
It's not part of the game.
You would have
Interesting.
lost that. You would have snatched that out of you. Terrifying game.
How would you develop something like that?
Over 9 months.
yeah. It takes 9 months to make this game.
Yeah, I mean that was quick.
We're programming this game still. Hold on.
that was quick.
We're still working on this game.
But
I quit.
All right.
I quit.
as far as Fatal Frame though, Nintendo took over that. They actually
Yep.
took over that franchise and bought it out for the Wii U. No, was it the Wii or the Wii U? The Wii, I think.
Wait.
Just Wii U, yeah.
I
Wii
think
U?
that they should have put it on the Wii U and had the thing like a virtual reality where the
Taking
controller
it.
was the picture and you had to look in your own house.
Chill.
Like, that would be crazy.
Man,
if they made your house haunted, because you know how they have the
You'll drop that shit
reality
break
now?
in seconds.
Augmented reality.
yeah, the augmented stuff.
No,
But
I'd step
you
on
seen
it.
you seen Mario.
I would yank
seen
that
Mario-
headset
listen,
off and
Listen
step
though,
on it.
did you see what they could do in Mario Kart?
Yeah.
Did you see what they could do in that? That's
yeah.
crazy.
You gotta get in
Wait.
and
They
play
could change
a
your
hard
room.
game.
Now imagine
No.
if they did that
Luigi's
for a
Mansion.
horror game. No, I'm saying imagine if they did that. Imagine if they did that for Fatal Frame though, and it was sneaking around in your house,
Fuck that.
and you could walk around your house.
Fuck.
That would
That
be
shit.
fucking crazy.
If they do that,
Unless it was cartoon like
Oh,
Luigi's Mansion.
Ghost.
he said no, like
Like
Ghost.
cartoon
Ghost.
ghosts, I'd be like, all right, I could
Like decrepit, melted face ghost.
Nah, like
Nah, I better be like a Pokemon ghost.
looking
yeah.
up from under your chair. You're like, yo,
Nah, chill. We good.
yo, if
Nah,
they
like-
do, Chalk has to do that.
No.
We gotta get you. No, listen, we gotta like legit get you a horror game to play on the channel.
Listen.
Because everyone needs to see this.
on Fighter Fridays. Listen, if y'all want to see him play a horror game,
Yeah.
let him know in the chat.
Yeah, seriously.
And-
Let him know in the chat that y'all want to see him play a horror game
And-
for Halloween.
and
yeah, let's know.
Chalk, what's your price, man? What's your price? Tell him. Say it.
What's
Say it out loud.
No.
Say it live right now.
He
My
said
price
no.
is no.
Listen,
No,
if,
no,
y'all
what's your price,
if y'all even got $1, listen, he can't turn it down.
Yeah,
Double-
If you give him anything,
Is
he
it
can't
double-
be like, nah, take it back.
Is it double digits, man? Double digits?
He'll feel
How
so
many-
bad.
How many-
$15.
How many zeros, man?
He'll feel so bad for not doing it
What
after
is
y'all
it?
pay him.
Not happening.
What's the number?
Not happening.
Even within one,
Wow.
we'll get even within one pop.
Now, listen, you can play the demo.
Come on.
Got
man.
it.
Patrick, I see you, man. Thank you. But no, thank you.
There you go.
I tell you can't turn it down.
Yes.
That's funny.
Oh, we gotta do that.
Just
You got
name
Peter-
the
Peter
say the
Cap-
price, man.
Peter Cap and Emma Wizard. Let
Yeah.
him know.
Peter-
Let him know.
Cat.
That's right.
Let him know on Fighter Fridays. You got to play a horror game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Playing Mortal
Get that
Kombat.
going.
We good.
Nah.
that going.
Yeah,
Nah.
more
So we're
Kombat.
good.
We want this
Evil
to happen.
Within 1.
No.
Hell yes.
No.
Dead
Yeah.
Space, man.
Man.
No.
Do you like barbed wire?
Barbed wire.
What?
Patrick's,
wait,
playing-
what-
Patrick's
what-
gonna play Negan for Halloween, so he's got the barbed wire bat. So you
Yeah,
better watch
man.
out.
Hell
You
yeah.
better watch out.
What Resident Evils have you played, Chuck?
I've successfully played through 5 and 6.
That's it?
The action
Just the action one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never,
You
not
never
even
played
two?
4?
4's like 5.
I started 4. I don't know what happened.
Are you gonna play the
Oh,
remake?
shoot.
Yeah, they'll do a remake,
play
which
the
doesn't
remake.
need a remake.
Yeah, it doesn't
but
need a
they'll
remake.
do
You play
it.
the remake. You'll see the difference.
It
Watch.
still holds up, though.
It's gonna look crazy.
We
Yeah,
need you.
holds-
We need you to play remake too.
Yeah.
We good.
Yeah.
Nah, we good on that.
Come on,
It's
man.
good, man. I'm telling you. It's good.
See? Nah, they want it, man.
It's
They
good.
want
I
it.
actually wanted to play that again.
want
It's
it.
a masterpiece.
Leon
man.
B, I wanted to play.
That's a freaking masterpiece.
That's 30 heads watching you on Friday, like guaranteed.
Dude, you got weapons, man. You can defend yourself.
Just wear a diaper, man. If you shit yourself, it's fine. No one cares.
Who's gonna clean up my couch?
That's you.
Who's gonna even know you're sitting on the couch?
Yeah, exactly. They won't know you shit
That's true.
yourself
They won't
unless
see.
it's like one of them foul ones.
It's not
Don't
smell-o-vision.
Smell-o-vision.
They haven't invented that yet.
We'll get you a potty.
Yeah, get you a little portable potty.
Keep the camera up top.
Nah.
Dude.
That's hilarious.
We'll figure it out. We're in negotiations right
Yeah.
now, y'all. We're in
Negotiations.
Just say, just
Can't. How do you negotiate with a no?
Now, there's many ways to negotiate it, though. So we'll figure it out.
Pay
So
attention to the
Patrick, I do see that you and your wife stream sometimes. How do you like it? And do you stream on YouTube or Twitch? And which do you prefer?
We stream on Twitch. We haven't done it in a while actually, but enjoy streaming. It's nice to be able to, interact with the community. It's not just you playing the game for yourself. People get to see your reactions. Yeah, I enjoy it.
Yeah, we were doing Twitch for a while.
Yeah.
And then we just was like, you know what? Let's just go to YouTube and just call it a day at YouTube. Because it's
Yeah.
easier to find
Yeah.
people to interact with on YouTube, because Twitch, they don't do nothing for you.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a way
That's
for
true.
people to find you on there, there's no way they're going to find you.
Nope.
That's
Unless
true.
you're playing the game and you're the one guy playing it at the
Fortnite.
time.
Yeah.
And that's not
Fortnite,
going to
you catch
happen.
somebody.
Right.
No, because there's millions of people watching one guy and then 7 watching the other one. And that's just 2 people.
And their algorithm is all messed
Yeah.
up. So
You'll be the 5th person in there. Like, oh, that's not bad. Top 5 in the world? Oh, yeah. 7 people, 2 people, 1 person.
No, we we used to do, and I don't know if you guys know of it, but the Retro Game Brews high score challenges.
No.
So we used to stream those a lot. So we would run old retro games, speed run them, or try to get high scores and stuff like
Okay.
that.
Oh, you do speed runs. Wow.
I've seen them for like
Yeah.
when they do it for
Breath of the Wild.
no man.
Breath of Wild.
They do it for charity. I've
Yeah.
seen it from they do it for charity.
Oh, yeah.
and it's huge. It gets huge, and it's pretty fun. But they're masters of that stuff.
Yeah, they're good.
Oh, yeah.
Like I told you, I was watching some speedrunners. They'll play it for like 2 hours. They'll miss a jump and be like, I gotta start over. I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
Oh
Yeah.
man.
After 3 hours, like
Yeah.
I saw somebody playing Mega Man X. He
Flawless.
got like all the way up to the like last part, missed the jump by a split second. Reset. And I was like, well, you just gonna start the whole game over?
and just start over. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole game over.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, I can't watch you again,
Yeah,
man.
I think the last one I played was Mega Man 2.
Yeah,
So we had to speed run the whole game.
it's rough.
Yeah.
It's rough, and you gotta do everything precise.
I think I came in under almost about a half hour for the entire game. I think.
Wow.
What?
Wow. Wow.
that's possible. No, that's definitely Mega Man 2. Definitely.
Man 2?
Yeah,
Half
definitely
hour.
possible. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Run through Iron Man in
Yeah.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
Airman's where it ends. First 2 seconds.
Yeah, you gotta do that flawless. You gotta take hits on that stage.
Mm.
But
Yep.
nah, it's a fun game. But most of those games are like, what was it? I was watching Space Harrier yesterday. It was an 18-minute run. I was like, all those games are like less than a half hour if you play it
It can
perfectly.
be, yeah.
Yeah.
Double Dragon 2 is like half an hour, maybe
But when
less.
you watch them, you're like, yo, they're cheating. They're cheating. There's no way you dodge that. You're cheating.
I beat that game by myself once.
What,
What?
Double Dragon 2?
Double Dragon 2.
Really?
Oh, really?
Game is hard.
According to me,
It is a
last
tough.
play,
It is
I
a tough
didn't.
game.
It is tough.
It's the gears. You make that jump. You go
Oh,
to
the
It's the
shadows,
worst.
man. I
stage
passed
6
that
too.
stage, no
Stage,
problem.
stage 6 also.
6 and 7, yeah. And stage 6 is short.
Yeah.
It's a very
So-
short stage.
But listen, that's how you make a game last 30 years. Because you can't beat it. A 30-minute game lasts 30 years and you've never seen the end. That's what's crazy about
Yeah.
old school games.
Battletoads.
Oh, I'll never see the end.
Not a lot of people seen the end of that.
Nope,
I
nope.
have.
Hey, don't we have a giveaway we're gonna do today?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're
We
doing
said it last week.
We got
That's true.
9
We're
in
gonna do
chat,
it today.
y'all. Say what's up in the chat. Y'all look for this
Yeah,
this little thing we got going on here. We got a
Okay.
question that we'll throw up. And whoever gets this question right wins. What do they win?
Battletoads.
Battletoads.
For either this what
Steam.
Steam?
For
or
stream
or
or
X.
Xbox One.
Steam or Xbox, yep.
You guys got Xbox One and Steam? Because if you get it right and you don't have it, I mean that'll be like a waste of a code. You know what I'm saying? You know what
We
I'm
have
saying?
other.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's right. Spirit Camera is a spin-off of Fatal Frame. But I want that in augmented reality, man. I want it.
And if they get the question wrong, they shouldn't get steamed. Don't get steamed.
Oh dear God.
You guys missed the
The
question.
dad
Can't
jokes.
hold
what
it up.
happens
You can't
when-
Dad
hold
jokes.
a
When he's
joke
quiet
like that.
for a hot second, and then he speaks, it's just
Oh, man.
And it derails everything.
Yeah,
It completely destroys the flow
Nah,
Yeah.
every single time.
It's great. It's great.
I want it. And backlog and backlog. I read the thing.
And backlog.
Patrick,
See what it does?
no. And Patrick, you're excluded from this because we told you the answers earlier.
Yeah.
So you can't be popping out the answer.
Yeah, that's true.
He's like, damn it, man! Fuck.
All right. So I think we got a pretty good response in here. I mean, mostly the go-tos. You guys are always in here. We
I just
want
want to make
we love
sure
you.
there's a
we love
lot.
y'all.
There's a
Emerald
Yeah.
is excluded too because he already got it.
That's
Everyone
right.
got one right.
Oh yeah, if you have Game Pass, you
Oh.
already have it. That's right.
oh, Christ, right?
No, Emerald actually got the code.
Yeah,
So
no,
he
Oh, yeah,
got
we-
it.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
we
saying
got
if you
him.
have if anybody has Game Pass, I'm just saying in general, if anyone has Game Pass, you already have it. It's available to you.
True.
That's all I was saying.
True. You're right.
I think we need like a head count of who doesn't,
Yeah,
like who doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who in the chat?
Who ain't got
Who
Battletoads?
ain't got Battletoads and wants it? The
Who wants
doesn't
Battle-
have it and wants it.
Yeah.
And you can't sell the code.
Wow.
Yeah,
Sell the-
doesn't work like that.
Yo, worry if the 3DS game, if that thing worked like the way I wanted it to, nah, I would break that thing in half. For real, if I see Ghost in the 3DS, that thing would get snapped in half. I can't have it or something like
You have
that.
to have
Ghost
the,
in the-
you have to have
wow.
the oh no, I was gonna say the 2DS, but then defeats the purpose.
Yeah, I know. You can't. They have
Yeah.
the camera on there. But if they had on like the
The one
Vita, the Vita with high definition graphics on that.
Oh yeah.
Because they had the camera on there and
Yeah.
never used it.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be crazy.
Damn.
Got to make sure we got a couple of contestants.
They also had the
you know what
back
I'm
touch
saying?
screen. They didn't utilize
I
that.
just
for-
posed the question in the chat. Let's see if
Exactly.
anybody answers.
Listen, we gotta put this on on like Twitter. Y'all gotta find some people who want to win right now.
Yeah.
True.
We got 11. See people building in for the contest. All right, y'all, get some more people. Let's see who can win this contest.
Or we'll just save it for next week. Okay.
We got to save it forever. We gotta get some people who want it.
Or
Yeah.
maybe we should pose the question on Twitter.
I'll put it on Twitter.
On Twitter?
What's quitter?
We'll
Trying to
put-
quit. You trying to
You
quit right
trying
now?
to you
We'll
damn
put it on
quitter?
Twitter. We'll put it on Twitter.
We have a quitter right here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fucking guy.
All right, y'all got 60 seconds to respond for this game if y'all want it tonight. If not, y'all have to go through Twitter.
Yeah.
And then next time we come on, we'll do it.
Yeah,
But y'all gotta be here. Y'all can't win if y'all ain't
And
here.
Just to be fair, you guys have to DM us the answer.
I'm gonna set my timer right now for 60
Wait,
seconds.
can I do that?
Timer started. 60
Yeah,
seconds.
if they follow us,
Do
they
we have
should
to
be.
follow them in order for them to do it?
Possibly, yeah. For Twitter, I think we have to follow them too from a DM. They'll just have to.
Listen, they
Time,
can,
timer's going.
You put
We're
the
on
tweet
Facebook.
out, and they reply. to
everybody
tweet.
got Facebook. We on
That's true.
Facebook. I don't know
Or
if you wanna use it.
Instagram.
Oh, Instagram. That's right.
Imagine no one gets the question right.
40 seconds.
Oh, the countdown.
Yeah, I'm doing the countdown, man.
I'm not
Yeah,
making
man. Battle Toads for free. Who wants it? Dope
The new
game.
one, not the old one. The new one.
Dope. Yeah, not the NES one, man. Not the NES one.
Not the Nintendo one.
Have you played?
Nobody's
Have you
beat.
played Battletoads the new one yet on Game Pass at least?
Pat?
Patrick,
No, I haven't.
you're missing out.
I'm actually not a big fan of beat 'em up games.
It's not. It's not
I'm
actually
gonna be
beat 'em.
perfectly honest.
It's
Yeah.
not actually beat 'em up. That's the misconception about Battletoads
It's
is
not
that it's a
strictly
beat
a
'em
beat 'em
up.
up.
It's
It's not
part of
strictly.
it. It's
It
part
has
of it.
it has frogs. in it.
No, they're toads, man. They're toads.
Yeah, if they were frogs.
No, I mean I've been meaning to play it, just like Streets of Rage.
Oh.
Ooh,
Streets of 4. That's
Streets of
like,
Rage 4 is fire.
that's fine. There's no block button, and that game is awesome. The
You don't
game
need
is
it.
just.
You don't need it.
One minute has expired, ladies and gentlemen.
All right,
All
let's
right.
Yeah.
do the question.
Well, is anybody in there who wants the code? I don't know if they.
Nobody answered the. No one. I said who has Xbox One or Steam and does not have Game Pass.
They all got
And
Game
nobody
Pass if they got Xbox.
They all got-
Well,
Yeah.
then you can't do the contest if you don't have a couple people waiting for it.
Yeah.
Damn,
So
I have
hold up. We got to save these questions.
I
Yeah,
got,
like,
I got another great question too. Damn, I can't say it. Can't take it.
Why would you have a question?
Well,
Yeah.
I was the question for the
Write it down.
chat.
Write it down.
No, I already have it in my head.
No, write it
No,
down.
put it down. Send it to me so I can add it to the list.
We got a list.
Yeah, I
We
got
got
it
a list
already
and we
too.
got games, y'all. Y'all got to want these things. Hey.
What else we got? We still have
Hello.
we still got a River City Girls, right? We
We got
still
River City Girls.
River City
Yep.
Girls got some
Ooh.
Oxy Jets.
Yeah, that's some Jets.
Do we have any Bomb Fest? No, right? We ran out of Bomb Fest.
We got those out.
Okay, so we got Battletoads, a River City Girls, and some Oxy Jets.
I forgot how fun Oxyjet is, man.
That's a fun. Actually, we got to do that back on the verses.
Yeah, man.
We
That's
gotta
a
do
fun
that.
game.
Yeah, back on there. They added an update with like all kinds of shit on there.
You know what?
What?
Let's throw the question out. If they answer it here, they win. If not,
They get
we'll
to
ask them
choose
on
the
Twitter.
game.
We'll ask them on Twitter.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So what's that? What's the
All right. The question is for everybody in the chat.
Listen very carefully, people. Listen
What
very-
game was this from? Ah! Get ready.
The silence was so epic.
What game is that from?
I really want to know if somebody gets this question.
You know what it is. You get Battletoads.
It'd be cool if we could play the actual
Oh
song. But
man.
That was-
Get ready.
get ready.
That's pretty fun.
I always love having some like left field fucking questions.
You definitely won't hear that asked anywhere.
No one's asking that question.
Hell no.
No.
And it comes up in regular stupid conversation
Oh man.
all the time.
For those of you who might not have heard, what game is this from?
Ah! Get ready.
I just want that as like a meme. I just want that.
Emerald Wizard said there's no way anyone's getting that.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Why?
That's what I said. I'm like,
on,
nobody's
man.
gonna get that.
If you play, it's a throwback.
Of
all right?
course.
It's definitely a
hint.
throwback.
That's a hint.
It's a throwback.
But if you know it, you know it though.
Wow.
Oh man.
The other one is
I
basically the same shit.
I
pretty
thought
much.
of one also, but it's similar.
The other one that we thought of last night is pretty much the same shit. Close. It's close around the same thing.
And I
just thought
can't
of
wait
one.
to hear that one.
Yeah.
I just thought of one, but you gotta be a fan of a particular genre to
Listen,
to
they've
know.
had like sound effects. What sound effect is this from? They've done
Yeah,
questions like
man.
that, but we
I'm
have
sure.
to do it like ourselves though.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's what makes it better.
Remember when I did the Barry shit? You remember that one?
yes,
Yes.
yes.
I gotta do it my damn self. I can't play the clip for you. That's too easy.
Nah. Duo Minty said from Battletoads 3D. No.
No.
That is
Quite.
incorrect.
Not
I
quite.
mean, you can continue to guess.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
guess for all day. It's fine. If somebody guesses, I'll be very, very.
I'll be impressed.
Surprised.
I'll be
I'll be
impressed.
pleasantly surprised.
It is a popular game. It's
yeah.
a popular old school game. It's not like it's some obscure like what the fuck? No one ever heard of that. But
I
like,
heard something that was like, "What's this sound from?"
yeah.
And I was like, "Wait, what?" Oh, it's from Doom. Duh. I'm like, "Wait, what? What? How dare you? How are you supposed to know that?"
Doom 2,
Like that's nothing.
the third stage.
And it's like, "Oh yeah, now I know what it is." Maybe.
It's
But-
funny. I could like get some of that, but some of them I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I don't know what that
I
is.
hate when they do that with music. You ever seen those contests? Where
2
they're
seconds.
Like, yeah, they're
I don't
like,
know what that
Oh, I was good at that.
I
No, I
hated
was
that.
good at
son.
the
I'm
1
like, how the
second.
fuck did you figure that
1
out?
second song. I was like, I
I'd be
know
like,
that.
bang.
Yeah, I need like.
What
I need
song
like,
is that?
I need like 3 to 5 seconds. That would be pretty
Yeah.
I hate those.
But
What song?
I'd be better with sound effects because you were playing the Tetris DS.
Yeah.
And every time you rotated
Oh.
your shit, it said droot, droot. And I'm like, oh, that's Mike Tyson's punch out when you do the super punch. I know that sound effect. Like instantly, I'm like, I know what that is.
Well, if it's iconic, you know.
Yeah,
Like if they say, "Oh,
yeah,
what-
like the
Mega
Transformer
Man
sound.
Yeah, of course.
Well, like when Mega Man gets killed, like you know that sound.
Yeah.
You know
Sonic
that
getting
sound.
the rings.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
or Mario
A
getting
Mario
the
coin.
coins.
Like,
Yeah.
that's easy stuff.
Iconic sounds.
Yeah.
But yours is out there.
No, it's an out there one. It's an out there one.
I don't think they get it tonight.
Fuck
But
it. I'll throw
it'll-
this one out
One
there.
more time.
I'll throw this sound effect out there. See if anybody knows it. And this is you have to be a particular fan of this genre of game. No.
Oh, they definitely not getting that
Yeah, they're not getting that.
So what? Either one? If they get either one of those questions,
Either one of
Yeah,
those.
either one.
one. No.
No,
No.
They're not getting that.
That's in the.
That's worse than the one I said.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
definitely worse.
Or this one.
It
I
was
got
a
one.
popular. No, stop it.
No, I got one more.
Really? You know all the
Give
questions
them,
today.
give them three. Give them 3 chances. All right, the villain of this game went.
That was horrible.
I know what that's
I
from,
know
but
what it
that,
is,
that's.
too.
I know that's from also, but that was a bad impersonation.
If you played any of these old ass games, you know exactly where they're from.
Wow.
It's from the Sega Genesis era, 16-bit era.
the chat is like, I don't know any of these fucking things.
It's like, can you name something from like a year or two ago?
Mine was
The chat
actually
is sitting here watching this stream. They're like, look at these fucking idiots.
Just
Forming
making
these
noises.
random sounds.
Making noises and yelling.
Like, what are these mating calls, you old bastard?
About to holler at this chick like, oh!
You guys are fucking.
And I'll just be like, no,
Get ready.
No.
Emerald said we're fucking with them at this point.
We gotta make the questions easier. We got too many codes to give out.
Yeah, we do have a
man.
lot of codes to give out, man.
Any of those three, we got y'all next stream.
Jeez, man.
DMS.
DMS.
I thought you said
DMX.
DMX. I'm like, DMX.
If you demon us,
My dogs.
if you DM us the answer during the week, you will get the game.
Yeah.
Or you can leave it in the chat next show.
Exactly.
Holla at one of your friends that might know that sound.
No,
Like someone knows it.
no.
Especially the get ready one. That one, someone definitely knows that.
Duo Minty's like,
guaranteed.
bro, I'm lost. Like, this is his first time in the chat. And he's like, yo, I'm not doing this anymore.
Yo, so you mean
Duo, we sorry, man.
So he just logged in and he's like, what the?
Oh, literally.
He's
Literally,
like,
right
what
when we
the fuck
started
am I
that.
watching?
No.
He walked in at the wrong
No.
Oh, man.
No.
It's a wrestling game.
Yes. It's a wrestling game, yes.
Patrick. So, what do you have upcoming for your channel for the rest of the year? If you have anything thought out, what do we have to look forward to?
Well, we got more reviews coming. Actually, the most recent, the next review coming out really soon. I'm hoping to get it out by Friday. Is on Touhou Luna Nights.
Nice.
And then I'll be covering Panzer Dragoon and Chrono Trigger in the next few weeks.
Right.
Nice.
All right. Excellent.
All right, last one. Ready? This is an easy one. This is an easy one.
We're having so much fun with
This
it.
is it's really fun. This is really fun. But this isn't a game per se.
Halloween episode, y'all.
This isn't a game. All right. This is a person who said this. D's.
Yes. There we go.
Who said that?
2 at a time. Good days, days.
Yes. Who said that?
If you watch our channel,
Yes.
just
If
said-
you watch our channel, you definitely know the answer.
Duo Minty said good night. Duo, we're sorry. We're sorry, Duo. You came in at an awkward time, man. Like if you can find it in our heart to tune in next
No,
week.
man. Watch our channel. You'll know the answer if you watch.
Oh, man.
This person was a guest on our podcast.
listen, we have a whole show before all this, so if you like to just hit rewind,
Yeah, you can hit rewind. And there's some stuff that's like useful. Came in at the right time.
man.
Wrong
we
time,
do know
Duo.
what we're talking about.
My stomach hurts from
Oh, I got another. I'm just kidding.
So we gave you 4 chances to win this game.
Yes, man. I made it easy in the last one.
That's
That was-
easy. That's probably the
super
easiest
If you
one.
watch our channel, it's easy.
It's if you
Oh, yeah.
watch, definitely easy.
Damn.
Yeah, we make it tough, man.
Yo, the
Make it-
chat is silent. The chat hates us so much right now.
The chat all said good night.
We'll make it easier. We'll make it easier next time.
Except for like Emerald and Pete and Super Booth, everyone's like, yo,
They're
fuck
just
these
trying to
guys.
I wonder what sounds they're gonna make next.
Yeah.
What you guys gonna do? A podcast about sound effects
You
that no one
idiots.
knows?
Oh, we
Yeah.
might do that as a topic.
You know.
And we just
we
imitated.
did the voice acting, which was hilarious.
Oh, yeah, that was
we
fun.
did 2 of them.
I got more too.
Stupid
Oh, yeah.
idiots.
Yeah, we did talk about sound effects.
Oh yeah.
Chat, we're sorry.
Remember to hit
Chat
that
and
like
viewers,
button.
we're sorry.
Remember to hit that like button.
I mean,
Even if you hate us, hit that like button.
There's still a chance to win, man. It's not just right
Yeah,
now. You
man.
can win during the week.
it's not over. It's never over.
We might give
No.
you a different question that might be a lot easier.
We'll make it easier next time. Yeah,
We can't make it too easy.
Not
though,
too
you know?
easy.
Nah,
We can't be like, who's Namco's mascot? No, we can't do that.
Who is Namco's mascot?
Pac-Man, man? Pac-Man.
Oh, word?
Come on.
I forgot, man.
Damn, that was a
Come
tough
on.
one. Chalk didn't know.
I forgot, man.
He's thinking midway.
Clue Noah.
What?
It was a,
Who that?
Who the hell would say that?
exactly.
This guy.
Exactly. Because we know our stuff.
No.
Oh, man.
Anyway,
All right.
Emerald said if you guys keep making these dumbass sounding noises, I'm going to have to get you registered to the mental hospital.
Come on, Emerald.
Listen, we'll play
Yo,
where
Emerald,
they're
just
from.
rock with it, bro.
Listen,
Just
we'll play wherever they're
Yeah.
from.
Yeah.
We'll have the sound effect so you can hear it.
yeah,
So
we
you
should
know that
do
we're not just fucking with
Yeah,
you.
we're gonna. Next.
Yo, my rendition was very accurate.
Yeah.
All right, it was very accurate.
Kev's was the least accurate.
Yes.
No, that's you laughing.
Stop.
No,
No,
no, you're gonna stop.
I feel sorry for the audio podcast listeners.
Oh, dude.
Someone on the audio will get it. I think.
Yeah.
Someone on the audio will get it.
Somebody listening.
But at
will
least you
probably
have more to
reply.
look at here instead of just hearing us.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
Too funny.
So Patrick,
Oh,
I hope
man.
you enjoyed the show. It was great to have you on.
I did.
Yes.
Hell yeah, man.
It was an honor, truthfully.
Thank you, man.
It was a lot of fun, guys.
Honor
You
having
guys put on an amazing show. I just have to
Thanks,
say.
man.
Thank you. We
Much
appreciate you
appreciated.
coming on.
And you're always welcome back, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
man.
I'm gonna
Gotta
check
come
out
back.
Hey, anytime.
some of those
anytime.
backlog bistros. Gotta see what you guys are cooking.
Yeah, right?
You should come back
I'll
after
set it
you play
up in the
Guardian
kitchen
Heroes.
and get it going for you guys.
Listen, some of that food's got to be from Legend of Zelda.
Breath of the
what
Wild,
else?
right? Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely has to.
Breath of the Wild meals.
What was another one? It was Soikoden had like food you could make in there, right? Or no?
So we couldn't.
Yeah,
I
he'd
don't
be a cook.
remember. I played that a long time
A
ago.
lot of role players had some cooking.
Gotta make like
Actually,
those.
Tails games. You
Oh,
could
that's
cook some-
right,
Yeah,
Tails you
Tails
can
had a
cook
lot
in.
of that. Yeah.
Final Fantasy 15 had one of your.
Oh, that's right, you can
was a
cook.
complete chef.
and he had the
you set up
same
camp, depending on what
catchphrase.
you had.
Was it delicious or some
yeah.
shit like that?
Yeah. Ignis.
You guys have any videos where you make like a sweet bun from Little Ninja Brothers?
Ah,
Or the
No.
rice cakes from Alex Kidd
Alex
Miracle World?
You know what? It's next on the list.
We just gave him like 5 ideas.
Yeah, buddy.
I used to think that was like a little house. The
That
It
is
looked like a
rice
little
cake.
house. Yeah,
Rice
rice
cakes.
cake looked like a fucking
rice
house.
cake looked like a house.
I never knew what the fuck it was. I'm like,
They
what is
changed
he
it.
eating?
They changed it to a cheeseburger or something.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
I think
dope.
when the
How
remake-
American?
on Switch. I think they did it on. They changed it. You could change
Really?
it to a
That's dope,
cheeseburger.
though. Eating a cheeseburger after the stage, like,
In Streets of Rage, you can change one of the food items to a rice cake, I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can. Yeah.
Turkey, rice cake, salad.
It's on the floor though.
No one ever says anything about that. This
Yeah,
shit is,
it's on the
I'm not
floor.
eating a piece of chicken on the floor while I'm fighting people.
It's like Castlevania too. It's like
in the wall.
There's
If
meat
you're
in the
hungry,
wall.
if you're getting your ass whipped, you see a piece of chicken on the floor.
Yeah, there's chicken on the
You
floor.
You
will
might
grab
grab
that.
it.
I'd be like, yo, hold up.
You should do a parody of that,
It's
Pat.
got to be a whole chicken. It can't just be a piece of chicken. Though.
All cooked and everything. Just,
Listen.
oh, look at that chicken.
Super Boo, by the way, when you find out what that's from, you're gonna be like, I'm kicking myself.
No, you
know.
know what? I'm gonna see if I can
You
make a video like side by side with the actual sound effect.
Yeah.
And then the rendition that we
And me imitating it.
I got one
butchering
more
that we
though.
all
I
No,
got
no,
one
no,
more.
you're done.
I got
You are
one
done.
more.
Stop
You
it.
are done.
We have more shows.
You are done.
We have more shows.
Kev, just text it to me.
He's like, let me give you 10 questions today.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody gets these 10 questions right, you get a cake.
And the chat will just be like,
And they be like, you
you
idiot.
motherfucker.
You're an
Look at
idiot.
these idiots.
I just thought of another one too.
Write them down.
I actually thought of 3. So
I just thought of a
as soon as
really
we're
funny
done,
one.
I'm gonna write these all down.
Wow.
And
I'll
get
say it
extreme
after the
hate.
show. I'll say it after the show. But anyway, Patrick,
Patrick, tell everybody where they can find you.
Of course, you can find me on Twitter at Backlog Odyssey and on our website, backlogodyssey.com.
Nice.
Primarily where we live. And then, of course, YouTube. Just youtube.com/the Backlog Odyssey.
Absolutely.
Dope.
it's a dope channel.
And we're gonna have all your links also when we air this podcast the following Friday.
I appreciate it.
Maybe Adobe Photoshop you on Negan. And like, kinda-
Oh, yeah. Mhm. You guys need some photo real estate?
Hell yeah, man. That'd be dope.
I'll Photoshop.
Yeah, that'd be dope, man.
But anyway, man, thanks so much for joining us.
Appreciate it, Patrick.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Pat.
Take care. Thank you.
Be good, brother. Yeah, hell
Absolutely. We'll do it again.
Yes, sir.
The backlog.
So yeah, man.
Sorry about that derail, guys.
Yeah, man.
yeah. We have too much fun with the contest,
Yeah,
man.
We got more. I just thought of 2. And I'm saving it for after this podcast. I'll tell you guys.
We'll
but,
make it easier, guys. We promise.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, if no one gets the questions, we'll just add something easier and easier and easier
Yeah.
till someone gets it. That's all.
Yeah. Just remember, we got the games for y'all.
We got codes, so you know we got
Just
some,
gotta-
got some giveaways.
You just got to be there.
We always appreciate you guys in the chat. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
They're
Thank
like,
you.
fuck you.
Yeah. You know, every week you guys show love. You guys,
Hell yeah.
very vocal in the chat, and we appreciate it, man.
Hell yeah.
Very much.
Right, man.
Make sure you subscribe to our channel if you haven't, man. Also, tell a friend, man. If you really enjoy it, all you people out here that join the chat, let everybody else know about us. You know,
Share the content.
so, yeah, share it, man. Hit that like button. You know, I always forget to say it, but yes, hit that like button. It does help us out.
It does.
And also
hit
that,
that
bell.
bell.
Hit that bell,
The
man.
bell.
You'll get notified for all our streams and all that good stuff, man. And
Hit it like what? Bing bong.
what the?
Emerald said we should make the questions harder. Emerald is a glutton for punishment.
Oh, dude, I got a good one. I
Then
got a
again,
good one.
he's only saying that because he already has
I
battle.
got
Yeah, he's like, I got it.
He's like, I got this.
He wants to see them suffer. That's what it is.
But yeah, also follow us on all our social media because we're gonna have more questions for you guys. Yes, follow us on all our social media so you can get on with that. And also, we have our live streaming schedule.
Damn right.
Every Tuesdays is Tetris Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern with yours truly, Algie857.
Algie.
Yeah, man. Then every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we have the video game podcast that we
All
do
of us.
live. And you get the audio service. Audio service. The audio podcast
The audio service.
available on all the podcasting services. That's what I meant to say. And then, of course, Throwback Thursdays with Sticks at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Halloween.
Hey.
Halloween this week.
And Fighter Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern with Big Choco.
Yep. Fright Fridays.
Fridays this
Yeah,
week,
it's
y'all.
Halloween.
We're gonna see Chalk play a scary game.
Yeah.
He's gonna shit himself live. So come check it out.
No,
Yes.
that's not happening.
Right. He's gonna shit himself.
Yes.
No.
We'll have a donate button. So he's like, yo, how much you want to see Chalk shit himself?
No.
Yep.
$5.
And we'll get it done. We'll get
Have
it
an
done.
auction it off. No, I'm sorry.
It'll be an interesting week.
We'll make it happen.
Wow.
But anyway, until next week, we actually have a really good, cool, interesting guest for you guys. You'll know about it on our social media. We're going to definitely post that up. So make sure you follow us
For reals.
so you know who it is. But until next week, y'all, thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.
Thank you guys.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace.
Bing bong.